But yeah, that's where we'll start. So welcome back, everybody, to ISR Saturday. We will start off where we left off, I guess. Well, we can do a recap real quick. So go ahead. Whoever would like to go ahead and do that recap.
I legitimately can't remember.
It was a shopping spree.
Yeah, you guys went on a shopping spree.
Yeah,
together.
that's true.
We met Mercury. Well, you
Yes,
guys
you
met
did.
Mercury.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and then we had that communicate talk.
Yeah,
Yep.
and we needed Clay, but Clay was too busy sleeping.
Yeah, sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
He was
and
yeah, a lot. He missed a lot of money making. Okay.
I already have a lot of money.
Praxis and I
Oh yes.
had
I
some
mean-
conversations with Nova and
Waylon.
Waylon.
Yeah.
I'd like to blow some money.
We just left the station.
Oh,
We left the station.
We popped at are we at a second station? I thought we were at a second station
You
currently.
guys had left that one as well,
Oh,
at
okay.
least from what I remember.
Because I know I sold a lot of pretty much everything. We still have 2 mining lasers.
I need 5 mil, please.
No, I only made 1 mil out of this.
I need 5 mil.
what do you need
didn't
5 million
sell-
for?
You
So
didn't
I can use
sell-
my Mark 6 sniper. Is it Mark 6?
I still have my
Yeah.
Mark
Yep.
1 mining.
I'll
It's
loan
an
you 5
experimental
million out
weapon.
of my 259,000 million goo.
Oh.
I mean, you know what's good about galactic units? You can buy some stuff.
True. Wow, the logic.
Why did you have
You-
25,000? No, wait, no, never mind. You didn't. Okay.
Yeah, I also had to
excuse
sit there
me,
and read it.
I was like, wait a minute. The numbers don't add up.
I'm JKing.
JK.
I know.
It's 2.
For a second, I thought it did say that. I thought it did say that for a second. I was
Let
like,
me
wait,
fix
what?
it.
Then I had to like count the numbers, and I was like,
There.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
It's fixed.
Sick.
Okay.
I need those numbers to be higher.
Higher. Need a bigger numbers. Alrighty. Well, let me see here. Just trying to see. Okay. Well. Cool.
What station are we on?
We're just in
you
the
want
ship right now.
Yeah, you're just in the ship. That's why you can't buy things.
Oh,
So, yeah, so that was pretty much all that happened. Although you guys found some interesting things out from Mercury, that's for sure. Would you like to share those things?
well, I would love to know.
So
allowed.
the other team, the other
Oh.
Tuesday team, they have a weapon called the ninth card, and that appears to be one piece of a bigger whole. It's a gun, but there might be more time. It's from a different timeline, and there might be more like it. So we've been told to keep our eyes out.
Yeah.
Yep.
It has some connection with the Verge, right?
Yes. It is glitching like the Verge.
That seems fine.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Mm.
Also about cause a scuffle between Abraxas and Valera because of it.
Mm-hmm. Just a little bit.
We almost killed each other.
No, I wasn't
It could have
doing
escalated.
anything. I wasn't violent.
Powers were
Could've
being used, and powers were going to be used if it went further.
Fair.
If there was the
That's
escalation.
fair. Yeah.
Hmm.
Sort of.
What are we doing as a party? Just out of curiosity.
Right now
we
we're
weren't
trying to
really
head
doing anything.
somewhere. We're trying to head. Peter, where were we heading last time? We had a set destination.
I
Oh! Okay, yeah. There was a certain information that needed to be looked into that was completely overlooked the last time. Because everyone, and then we went to a shopping spree because of that overlooking.
Yep.
So this time,
Let's actually do it.
Do you guys remember what that information was?
I do.
What was it?
Only Odessia and Abraxas are currently aware.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and Peter. About the hollow planet, the disk planets.
The hollow planet?
It was a disk planet that had interesting activity.
Oh yeah.
So we're heading there now?
Yeah.
I give the information to you and leave you the choice, because you are the captain. If you would like to
Alright.
investigate further.
Yeah, I guess we're going there. We must investigate, because we don't really have much else to do.
This is true. All right. Just as you kind of plot in
I
that
don't-
course, because that you've been given the coordinates of it. A little bit more backstory on it for Abraxas is it sounds like several of the Alliance individuals and different ships have been kind of outfitted for exploration in this situation, so they are going to go and check it out, and that's where your agents, at least some Matrix agents, told you about it, and so they kind of kept you informed. So that's the backstory and how they kind of knew. But in terms of location, they send you a set of coordinates, and that's it.
Right.
Alright.
And you're also provided the, from what I know, the location of the communique. Don't know if it's updated or not.
From them,
Yeah.
from the people who sent it to you.
Yeah. No, the previous communication.
Oh, the one
we
from
talked
Mercury.
the source around that area.
Gotcha. Yes, you were provided that that information. At least that it's from the northeastern sector of the of the bubble, as well as that they were interacting with the Interspace Tunnel Project. That was the main deal.
Pretty much.
But yeah, all right. So do you plot in course and head out?
Yeah.
Okay. It is a several-day trip. It's quite a ways out. It took the first ship that was exploring that area several months to get there, so you will have to
Well,
take your time.
in that case, if it's a several day thing, I'd like to spend some time meditating in the darkness.
I too
Okay.
will meditate.
Sounds
In
good.
fact, I'll even seek Abraxas out for help, because I remember he said that I might need help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'll just kind of go find him and be like, "Can I get some help?"
Okay.
Need some help.
With. What do you need help with?
The darkness.
You seek to talk to them again?
Well, last time I did, I got that weird guy, so might need some help.
Very well. I will assist you. Come to my quarters.
Ooh la la. No.
I will assist you.
Not that way. Like, not in that manner.
Assist, huh?
I know.
Ooh la la. No.
Nope. That's not it, Chief. Chief, that ain't it.
actually pulls out and shoots Sean in the head.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, I go to the quarters.
I follow.
I ask him, do you still have the necklace?
No, it broke in my hand.
Or were there any remnants?
I guess I can search my pockets. I'll just roll for examine.
Go ahead. I was
Should I
blind,
roll for an
couldn't find my
examine,
dice.
or
You can go ahead and roll for examine if you want.
While we're heading to the ship or to the quarters, I'll message Odessia.
Oh,
We will
I got
be,
a. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
but, like, we will be in our quarters, contacting
You,
a benefactor
do you want me to join you? Or is this something else?
here.
17. Examine.
Also, Q, you're very quiet because your mic is. Yeah, not yeah. Just. Thank you.
I decide to join them. I tell them I'll be there.
Okay.
I got a 17 for my examine.
All right. You search your pockets, and there's nothing there.
Sure, I'll just pull my pockets out inside out. Like, I ain't got nothing.
That is quite all right. Odessia and I will assist you.
I'll be back in a sec.
Alrighty.
Same thing as before with Harvey. Anything approaches defensive stance.
Gotcha. Yeah. Odessia, you step into the room, and Harvey lets you past.
Okay.
All right.
Should
so what are
pat
you
Harvey on the
attempting
head.
to do?
Well, contact. I guess the darkness within me.
Darkness within yourself. Gotcha. All right. You can go ahead and do that. Go ahead and roll to.
Yeah,
to
you could
enter.
do that. That's fine.
I'll assist him if I can,
Yeah.
What do I need to roll?
guiding him.
We'll say his
And I think Odessia will too. I
his
don't know.
ability to
Yeah.
enter into the
I'll
more
help.
light side of things is significantly dampened by your presence. So it's much more difficult to meet somebody such as Olm.
I
Would
rolled a 6.
oh, that's good.
I don't know if you need me to roll a d20.
That is, yeah, to get into the meditative state at first. Because I do 2.
Okay, I'll roll
Does
again.
Odessia's also dampen it?
Well, he's
I
trying
rolled
to
a 6 again.
He's trying to meditate first.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you attempt to meditate, and you seem to be blocked. Like you can't enter it at this point.
Oh, dang.
I'll try to meditate alongside.
Okay.
Hold my hand.
friendship is stronger.
It's a 15.
Okay. You're able to meditate, and let me see. The higher, the better. It's not helpful at all. I got a 10. We'll go with that's under 11. You yourself enter the meditative state, and everything fades to black around you.
Okay.
Me or
Just-
Abraxas?
Just Abraxas.
Do I notice anything different about him?
No, he's just sitting there. His eyes are closed. Well, he's under his helmet, I guess. You don't see his eyes. He's kind of just resting there.
He just stays.
He
still.
stops moving.
Yes.
Is this like a multiple try kind of thing, or do I need to like wait?
You can wait until, say, like the next day.
Okay.
Alright. So how many days are we flying?
I believe
Well-
he said 3.
3?
I said it's multiple days. I don't know if it's like 3 days for you, but it's going to be multiple days if you can't find a faster route. Because it took the
Alright.
first ship to get to this disc world. It took them a solid few months at like high warp.
Ooh.
I mean, we got a faster one.
Yeah, but it's still a long way away.
Is it like the Star Wars needing the like Sith artifact kind of like?
No. There's an. I was gonna say an IP address. That's not right. There's a.
I just examined to try and find this IP address.
Hacking. No, there's a set of coordinates that lead you exactly to this location, but there may be faster routes. Pete, you can roll knowledge. Go ahead and roll knowledge.
Alright.
He's just like, oh yeah, by the way, there's a back door.
Yeah.
This way.
If you roll decently high, I'll make it a little easier. We'll see. What are those? Ah,
Robin
Robin
eggs.
eggs.
What,
I have yet to get any of those.
Oh.
All right.
I should do it.
Alright.
It's
Like a
Easter.
traitor.
Also, happy Easter.
I,
It
Yeah,
is
happy Easter to
Easter's.
Claudius.
Mhm.
Yes. Happy Easter.
use
Audience.
these, my computer is in here. I
What
got a
was your roll?
16 for now.
16. All right. I mean, all things considered, it's not too bad. You heard something about a set of interconnected gates that were being constructed by the Forgeborn. They may assist because they are in that direction.
Oh, that seems fine. Forgeborn and us, we're like,
Super close.
I can go right up to one of the soldiers. Hey, man! Hey!
You know how they're friendly they are. How one dude literally incinerated himself in front of you just to stop a ship.
Pish posh, it's in the past. Everything's in the past.
So, Alan, are you going to use this knowledge?
Sure.
I vote
Okay.
yes.
So it will be a
Nice
3-day
one.
trip over to the first gate. Because you have a general idea of where it's at.
How many gates are there?
Currently, there are 5.
Oof.
Cole,
But,
I'm gonna send you a message.
You know that there are probably more of them that are being constructed. Because the Fellhammer do nothing small. Sorry,
Yep.
Forgeborn do nothing small.
I still haven't come up with a quote-unquote name besides Terra Alpha for the faction.
I
There
mean,
you go.
it is, that is kind of the name, apparently.
That's the voice.
Okay.
Also, anything on the meditation?
Oh, yeah.
Meditation, in terms of where you guys are at, we can say you can try it again in the second day. Although, hold on. Is there anything
No,
on
he
the
meant
first...
himself.
Oh, you're just kind of sitting at that state. Do you want to go further or you want to pull yourself back out?
I'll go further.
Okay, roll.
That's a 9.
Okay. You don't really get any connection. You're just kind of sitting in there.
Okay.
It's nice and quiet.
I'll sit in this state for like a day and see if I can get any presents.
So Clay's like, "You'll help me, right?" Yeah,
Hey.
yeah, I'll help you. And then he just goes quiet and then proceeds to never speak again.
No.
And,
Yeah, I'll get out. I'll
Odysseus
wait.
just watching.
Yep.
I'll
just-
get
Just
out.
like Clay.
Yeah. Okay. So he sits there for like 10 minutes, and then he starts moving again. The whole world fades back to you.
I was not
So-
able to contact them.
I still haven't been able to do it.
Perhaps they're busy.
Here. I give him my gun real quick. Hold on to this.
Oh, yeah.
Acclimate yourself to its effects. Resist the pull away from it.
Are you literally giving me your gun?
I'm going to lend it to you for now.
Mistakes.
You receive the weapon change. All of its positive effects are not granted to you. It is just a gun.
Oh.
Yep. Does he have any effects on it?
Yeah,
Do
if
I
he
see
touches
any
it,
effects on him? Yeah.
you can see there's a little bit of smoke that kind of stops pulling off of it. It just kind of fades away and becomes a normal weapon.
Oh.
It just becomes a normal weapon.
Mhm.
Does he? Okay.
Still is a cool gun.
Let me know if it has like. Give it back in an hour, and do you feel anything before?
I give it a little fancy twirl. Is it super heavy?
It's my hand is is augmented specifically because it'll blow someone's shoulder off if I shoot it.
I still give it a twirl.
You try to give it a twirl, it just goes, and you hit yourself in the face with it as you do so. You just,
I'll just hold on to it.
I'll tell him. Feel if there's any. Tell me if there's any pull or push towards it or away.
Boss,
I'll continue meditating in my room.
I'll just head to
All
my
right.
room and just wait until everyone's doing their thing.
Alrighty. Well, we'll go to the other folks. There's something that I saw that I kind of want to try out. Oh, and Q, you had something you wanted to say, so we'll go to you first, actually,
Yeah,
before everybody else.
I was wondering what kind of effect does is there anything strange that my suit does while I'm with them?
No. Besides
No,
just like
okay.
feeling its like the sensation of it, and then like being able to like touch it and feel through it,
Mhm.
there's not really much that
Yeah.
you're experiencing.
Okay. Thank you.
I responded, cool.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So, alrighty. What is everybody else doing? As I said, I saw something on, well, I said TikTok last time, but there is still something I want to try out. And it's day travel. I want to see if each of you ask anybody a question, and just to have a like conversation with that.
I mean, I'm busy just upgrading my chain rifle.
Can someone teach me a new card game?
Do I hear? Do
Have
I
you ever
hear
played
her
Mexican
say that?
Train, Kiara?
No. Not even I myself have played that game.
I walk over to
Oh.
Kiara and I teach her Texas Hold'em.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Great, we're
That-
gonna have a gambling Shenzhen.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I even walked down and I set down how much did you need?
5 million.
5 million. Oh, I don't have 5 million. 5,000 goo, just like in a stack. Just
Goo is a digital currency. Silver is a physical currency.
can I have a hologram of it then?
Jeez.
is that?
Like
What's
chips.
the... Okay,
That
that
was
means
loud.
that's
Are
gonna hit
zooming
me.
past.
Okay, that's gonna
You
hit me
could
like 30 seconds,
3D
isn't it?
print chips for it.
Yeah, you
to
could
represent.
like 3D print
Oh yeah,
chips
okay.
and like. put
All
them
right,
down
I'll go
on
to
that.
the synthesizer and 3D print some chips.
All right, that works. You set them down.
Would teach you how to play game I was good at, Texas Hold'em.
Okay.
Okay.
She sits down and she's like, okay, let's learn. Hey,
You
there's
start
the
teaching
card that
her.
just passed you guys.
All right, you start teaching her. Both of you can roll a d20 and see who wins.
Heck yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Cole, I'm gonna use my sleight of hand to stack the deck in my favor.
Oh,
So you're teaching her and cheating.
I know.
Uh,
There's a reason. I have a reason for this.
yeah, roll stealth.
Things that my characters are good
I
at.
already rolled bad anyways, but okay.
Oh my god. I have 8 d6s to roll for my stealth.
If he gets all those wins, he wins anyways. I rolled a 6.
Oh, I just got a 23, so
Ouch!
That's to stack it in your favor, though.
correct.
All right. I'm gonna say you get a 4 additional win bonus.
Oh.
You
If
get
you roll a
two-
nat 1, it's still a nat 1.
It's still literally, he rolls a nat 1. It's the only chance I've got.
Yep.
I rolled a 17 for my rolled
Yeah.
win.
So you kind of you flip through the cards and you shift them up a little bit and you stack them kind of against her, and you cut it on the table and you flip it around and go. All right, and then you start teaching her and showing her how to do it. I don't know how to play it, so I can't narrate it.
Oh, I
But-
can.
We won't worry about it too much.
All
But
right.
as you're playing through the game, you're just smashing her into the floor. Kiara, this doesn't seem very fair.
Now.
Roll knowledge.
Oh.
Okay. Oh no. I only have 1 die to this besides a d20. Oh no. It's a 15.
He's cheating. Big time. You know the odds of this stuff. This is not how this works.
So, you want to play a legit game?
Oh,
No
of
cheating?
course. Back in the old West, this is
Or-
how we played.
I walk up and we can play some blackjack.
Okay.
I'm teaching her Texas Hold'em.
Yeah, but at least Valyria won't cheat on the game.
All right, look. I just set down 5,000 goo in chips. Let's play for real.
Okay.
Buy-in's 5,000. I message Abraxas as well. Ask him, you in?
We just all, it's the whole entire party just gonna
Ship-wide
let's all-
gambling problem.
Ship.
Last session it was a drinking. Last time it was a drinking problem.
Yeah,
this
and
time
Lotus.
it's a game problem.
Now it's
Lotus.
just-
I'm down. Let's do it.
I'll
Stations
respond
have
with-
gambling centers, by the way. If you do want to go and learn or win or lose some money,
No.
I'm in for what? I ask him. In for what?
Taking these chumps' money. I reply back to him on
Deal.
text.
I have a little smile in my mouth. Like, oh well. I had a hope. I joined them.
I follow him, but I'm gonna watch the game.
Okay.
I turned to Desia. I promise I will split our winnings, love.
I'd appreciate it.
All right, buy-ins 5,000, and as I'm saying that, I'm gonna flip the cards through my hand, or the chips. I mean.
Let's do it.
all right.
Yeah.
So you all
I,
sit down at this table.
I'll up the stakes with 10.
Oh, I'm in.
You've thrown another
Sure.
10. Another 10. Does
Yep.
Kiara also add in 10?
She kind of pauses and sits there, and she's like, okay, she'll do it.
We need to make this episode needs to be called gambling problems.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nova then sits down and goes again. It sets that down. And
Oh
goes,
yeah.
God.
Tammy.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Um,
boy.
Is
You
there a
can see in the
captain going to join
background.
us?
You is Alan joining the gambling? You are
You're
muted.
muted.
We can't hear you.
Okay, I did not know I muted myself. I said no, that is stupid. He's busy upgrading his gun.
So
Trader
he's
through
he's
and
working
through.
on his gun currently in the bridge. He's just like at his seat, pulling apart his weapon, and he's putting it back together slowly. And you can
Yeah.
roll craft on that. Go ahead.
I already did for the 3 days.
Okay.
My
Already
D20's starting to smoke
Nice.
from all this luck.
So yeah, you're all kind of sitting at this table. Nova's standing, or he's got that, and then Waylon's in the background, just like shaking his head and watching, as well as Odessia, who's just standing there and watching as well. Twike is very interested, and he's kind of looking over the entire table. And he sits down at the table and looks like his head, his eyes are just kind of like
Aw.
level. He has his
I just kind
hands
of pat
up.
his head.
I
just
stick
kinda
a
pat his head.
stogie in his mouth.
He smacks it out.
Oh no.
Fine, I'll light
He
it.
goes-
I pick it up before, light it up.
I give him a
Alright.
look as well.
So-
a communicate.
We're gonna do this
Later.
a little differently than we just did. We're gonna make this a roll of fortitude versus one another.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Ooh.
So
Oh,
you'll have a set of 4 rolls. Each one is kind of like a round. And we're gonna make it so each of those rounds, and whoever has the most wins out of all of those rounds proceeds
Cole.
to win the max.
Do you want a little rundown on how it works? Because it
No.
might help your rolls.
No, that's fine.
All
Well-
right.
I mean, if you want to judge how that works, then go ahead, but it's up to you.
Well, you're dealt 2 cards. Everyone's dealt 2 cards, and then you can trade 1 or 2 back,
Mm-hmm.
or you can fold. And then the flop comes out. It's 3 cards, and you match whatever you have in your hand to what's on the table.
Okay.
And then there's a round of betting, and then after the betting and all that's done, another card comes out, and then another round of betting, and then 1 more card. So it's
Okay.
5 cards plus your 2 in your hand.
We'll say it's a little bit altered then. So there's going to be, we'll say it's 3 rounds in this case, since we're kind of going with what you've stated there. But after each round, you get to bet further.
All right.
I'd like to roll my stealth to also stack it in my favor.
Well, you're
that
not
depends-
dealing. You have to have
Yeah,
the.
yeah,
Oh,
you have
there's
to
a
have the
dealer,
card.
whoever's dealing.
Okay.
Can he
Oh,
who's dealing?
Nova taps the cards and he says, Waylon, I say you do it.
Wise.
I watch him
Very
carefully to
wise.
make sure that he doesn't stack this.
Yeah, Waylon shrugs his shoulders and goes, yeah, that seems fair. And he grabs the cards and starts like flipping through them. He's really good at this. And he starts, flipping them out, and he kind of flips a card, and then he starts swinging them through. And he says, I was actually like, I did this for a living for a while. And
I
then he,
believe that.
sets it
Yeah,
down, cuts it by
nice.
half, sets the other top, and then plops it down. And he goes, voila! And he stands back and leans against the bar because you guys are all.
He's not gonna deal it.
You should deal it.
That's true. That's true. That's kind of forgot about that. And so he stands there and starts gives you each 2 cards.
While I'm watching, can I go get a drink?
Yeah, if everybody grabs drinks, they all like pour themselves drinks and stuff. And Waylon starts dishing out drinks.
I just bring a bottle of whiskey and put it on the table next to me with no cup.
I do not take a drink.
Gotcha. Waylon
Can I
looks
get a
over to
screwball?
Dessia and says, I will bet you that Abraxas loses. I'll bet you 1,000.
I'll take in on that bet.
No, he only is speaking to Odessia.
Oh, okay.
The 2 that are not participating.
We'll see. I have hopes in him. I've
Well, are
never
you
seen
betting?
him gamble. No, I'm not betting.
Just, and he kind of like chucks his, his little fake money. He goes, well, that's no fun.
Oh, I just want to see how well he does. I have to see his performance first.
You don't have to see his performance. I've never seen him do this either.
Then we'll both view it.
Are we doing like if we look at our hand what we get, or are we just literally rolling?
They're just rolling.
I'm just rolling. It's just
Oh,
it
man.
just kind of goes through the round. I don't know how the game works, so you're just gonna have
You
to.
get a chance to look at your hand.
Okay. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna play the game in the game. So
All right, all right, all right.
There is a bot on Discord that you could play blackjack with.
we're good. We'll do it with dice rolls. So fortitude.
All
Everybody roll. Everybody who's rolling, roll.
Okay.
Oh, that fate saver. Oh, hell yeah.
You luckily you got that.
Oh. Okay.
Kiara?
Yes. Hi.
You know what we could do, so we don't all know our. Okay.
This is not fair. Use a different D20, Conrad.
What we could
Nice.
do is message Cole what our fortitude is personally, and he can look.
Oh,
That
That's
way- that
true.
way we can
Yeah, you
bluff
could
and
roll.
bet.
You could tell me your.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work. We'll redo
do
this.
that.
Redo the first round. We'll do that. Send me
Okay.
them privately and let me know how it goes.
Oh boy, this
Okay,
is
redo
fun.
this?
Can't trust you, gamblers.
I'm gonna keep 1,000 chip goo, always twirling it through my hand.
Okay. I'm gonna bring up a Word document just for my own remembrance here.
We have to roll it 4 times?
No, just
no,
once.
just once.
Once?
Because we're doing once bet, once win.
3
Are we
rounds.
able to bluff?
I mean, technically, if you bluff right now, we're not gonna know. Except Cole.
Yep, you
Maybe.
can go as you wish.
I'm putting on my powers of balance
I guess
really
the
well
way-
and just putting on a deadpan poker face.
I guess the way we could bluff is use intimidation, and if we roll a big enough intimidation, the other person folds that we're betting against.
It would be a perception versus a communication save.
Okay.
So if you're trying to read somebody, go ahead and. Well, I guess it would be a deception. So
Yeah.
it would be deception versus save.
Okay. I'm just gonna throw in 300 goo to start things off.
Okay.
I'll match it.
So you're calling?
Sure.
What
have
do
You
a
you
guys are
double
gonna have to
cube.
remember how much is on the table though, because I am not going to remember that.
There's currently 600, and how it works is one person starts off the betting. You can either call or raise, or
I raised 500.
Okay.
so you're raising to 800 or you're raising 200. So the way you say that, are you raising it to 500? So you're adding 200 plus 300, or you're adding it?
Yeah, I
More.
raise you 500, or I raise you to 500.
I raise you 500.
Okay. Well, it has to go in order. So who's next? There's 1100 goo on the board.
I think it's my turn next. I'll raise you 1,000.
And people can you can try to like see if somebody's lying versus deception and communication.
I'm just gonna feel it out. I'm gonna call 1000.
I'll also do it.
So now, since it's all the way around, since Conrad was the biggest better, it goes to the actual flop.
So you flip your cards.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Abraxas is definitely the lead here. You can see that. Abraxas has won this round.
So there's 3,200 goo that he just got.
Yep, it all goes to you.
Interesting.
And then next round, let's roll. Let's see.
I feel like we should have some like music, soft jazz going.
You're muted, Cole.
Connor, if you'd be willing to try and put that on.
Sure.
Like through Sirenscape.
Let me see if I have any. Surely do.
All right.
Before we start, I'd like to roll. Is it you said examine?
No, it'll be if you want to try and call somebody, they roll deception versus your communication save.
Okay.
Sure.
So you started. You won. So you start, Conrad.
What's that?
You won. So you start.
Okay. I'll start the bet out with 2,000.
So then it'd be Valera.
Okay. Sorry, I'm going through different tabs. I was trying to find us back. Okay, cool. Call.
Me next.
Yes.
Call as well.
I fold.
Okay. Reveal hands.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. Abraxas is by far in the lead again.
I blame his D20. His bias
I blame him.
D20.
I do too. You get another set of quite a large chunk of money.
4,000.
We have another 4,000.
Guess what? You've only gotten 300 for me, so. You guys need to remember how much you have on the table now, because you did 1,000, now you did 4,000, so you got 5,000, so you have 5,000 goo left in your pot.
Okay. Wait, you said we have 5,000 left in our pot?
Mm-hmm.
Because you all set 10,000, right? That was how it works.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
Conrad, starts off with you again. Everyone roll.
Yep. Gambling problems.
I will bet. 3 grand.
You're good?
I'll go. Or, oh, sorry, not my turn. Valeria's turn.
Yeah, sure, I'll call.
I'll call as well.
Okay.
I'll take a big old, like, whiff in of my stogie. All in.
Oh, you pour it all forward.
Ah.
9,700 goo.
Jeez.
Just to stay in, you have to go all in if you don't have 9,700.
Hey Cole, check DMs real quick before you do this.
Hold on.
Okay. Oh, okay. Nope, I don't have that.
That's kind of what I figured.
Yeah. Not though.
It was. Yeah.
So what does all in do, Sean?
9,700 goo. I slide it forward.
Okay.
Now it's back to Abraxas if he wants to stay. He can call, which would be all in. Because, well, he can increase the bet, but there would be no reason because nobody has more money than he does. So he could go all in. He could call my bet or fold.
I'll call.
So for you two to stay in, you have to go all in.
I go all in.
Sure.
Jeez.
All right. You guys just all the money.
All right.
You flip your hands, and Kiara, you flip yours first. It's a pretty good hand. It's looking pretty good.
Dang
But
it.
both Valera, Abraxas, and Clay, you know you got better. So Valera, you flip yours over, and it's a super good roll, or a super good hand. Abraxas, you flip yours, it's worse than Valera's. And Clay, you flip yours, and it matches Valera's.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh.
split pot, huh?
All right.
So 3,000, 3,000, 6,000 plus 9,700 plus 9,700.
Okay, so let me do the math right here.
Just add that up.
All right, so what do we got? What was it?
I was confident in that roll.
6,000
Dang.
plus
I
9,700
figured
times
only
2.
Conrad would probably beat because it was D20.
No.
Dang.
Okay, 9,700.
Times 2.
Waylon taps
Times 2.
Odysseus and says, I don't want.
True. True.
Plus 6,000. Okay. Equals. Okay, and then divide that by 2. We each get 12,700.
How much does Braxis have?
Currently, as for winnings,
Mm-hmm.
so including the normal pot and winnings, I would have 17,200.
All right.
Where are you getting this money
Wait.
from?
Well,
You
so I
won the
got
first one.
I won the first 2, and I got
Oh, right. That's right. You haven't
Mhm.
technically lost anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I have 17,200.
All right.
GG's.
GG.
That was good. Very, very good.
That was
You
good.
I
split the.
bet.
You go. You kind of shake on that as the end of that.
You mentioned
oh,
blacksmith?
frick. I forgot about Nova.
Oh, no.
He's just
Nova's
literally
just sitting
lost
there.
all of it. We'll add in another like 500 total, so like 250 to each of your guys' winnings.
Hey,
Including Abraxas, because he's like
12,700.
suck at these games.
I look at him
We'll
like,
say
"Oh,
that.
sorry."
Oh man, I'm sad. I forgot about him. I was
You
too
just
busy worrying
throw
about
him
you
in
guys.
this next round.
Yeah. Are you guys doing a 4th round? Because there was only 3 originally.
I'm good.
Technically, the game keeps going until the money's gone.
Ooh.
I thought I was out of money?
You are gone out of the. I
Okay.
mean, unless you want to buy yourself back in.
No.
I'll buy myself back in.
You
already-
already,
you already
in
have
the
money.
game.
Oh, I
Yeah,
saw
you-
Lots of money.
You didn't lose any.
I have
You didn't
17.
call it, or you didn't.
I didn't.
add more to it.
Is Valera out?
All
I think I'm
right.
done.
All right. I'll keep going with Conrad.
Larry, you want to teach me blackjack?
Sure.
Cole, or not Cole, Sean, I
I'll
sent
have
you a
Nova.
communique.
Okay.
That
in this
communique that I
communique?
sent you earlier.
Let me see. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
So this would be.
How about we up the stakes, boy?
Is
100,000
Kiara
buying.
out?
Yes.
100,000.
So you guys are starting over, kind of.
Yeah, I said let's up the stakes. 100,000 goo buy-in. I look at Nova and ask him if he wants in too.
Well, crap, he says, and he sets it all onto the table.
I'm like sitting here.
Waylon just
Like-
goes, I don't need that question answered.
I look at Odysseus too. Would you like to join, little lady?
Perhaps yes.
Buy-in's 100,000 goo.
Fine, I'll enter. Let's see.
All right, you set down your
Oh, dear.
galactic units chips on the table.
Why am I doing this? Whatever.
I
Gambling,
think that's
probably.
pretty much why all of us just did what we did.
I mean, Clay
This is
convinced
great.
you, so
All right. 100.
technically Valera got out with an extra 2,000 goo from what she started with. Kiara lost everything.
I made 17 grand.
Hey, I consider coming out of there with more than what I got, with more than what I came in.
A
I
win.
consider that a win.
Yeah.
That's a win.
So is anybody
I'll,
else joining?
Yeah.
No, I'm learning
call
blackjack.
this.
Yep, I'm teaching her blackjack.
Okay, you guys are learning back and forth on another table. Alrighty. You guys all buy in with
100,000 goo.
with 100,000 each. A whole
One
bunch of
round?
different chips. One round?
One round? I don't think you can do it that way. It's all in or nothing.
Oh, just so this is it. Okay, sure. I'll do it.
Oh,
No.
jeez.
So-
oh my god.
Are you doing only one round?
No, I don't want to, but I will if it's what everybody
doing
else
it.
wants.
I'm doing it.
Okay,
So
so
he
this
just
is
bets
it.
everything on the first round. We'll say
I'm
that.
not.
Yep.
I'm not doing that.
I'm like, well.
I'm not doing that.
All right, let's roll.
go big or go home. I
Jeez.
Oh, well,
suppose.
this is fortitude, right?
Yes.
I just kind of comment, go big or go home.
Where's my metal die? One moment. Oh, where's my metal die? There it is. Okay.
I fold immediately.
Q, you have a terrible poker face.
This is why I don't bet.
I imagine you you get your cards and all of a sudden.
Wait, did you fold, Sean?
I mean,
Yeah, at
if-
the sound of her
if-
voice, he instantly just flips his cards and just. Well, how much do you guys
Well-
bet, by the way? You haven't bet anything.
I bet 100,000.
Yeah, you bet everything.
I bet
Yep.
the minimum that
Which
I'm
is 100,000.
supposed allowed to. Which is 100,000. Okay, fine, 100,000.
I'm
blah,
out.
blah,
I don't bet anything. I'm out.
Yeah, you flip your cards and you're like, and then Nova goes, I fold, and also proceeds to flip his cards. The both of you shove everything in and you flip your cards, and you've matched.
So you guys just each
Keep your
start
money.
off with what you started with?
Yeah.
Huh.
So the two of you didn't bet in anything.
No, I folded.
Yeah, you both of you just didn't bet anything, and then they just swapped.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
blah. Yes.
Nova goes,
I think Clay.
well, that doesn't seem right.
I think Clay's just gonna hold his face, just like. I'm
Alan-
not drunk enough for this crap.
You're up. We'll say this is the third day, by the way, just for the heck of things. We'll say this is the third day. Alan, you can tell that you guys are getting closer to the gates, but you're not quite there yet.
Awesome.
I just say like, well, good game, and I split it 3 ways. As I promised, dear. Here's my hand. Okay, hang on.
Valera and
I give
Kiara,
him
you can
half
both
of
roll
that.
d20s to see who wins the blackjack game.
Sick.
Nat 20.
Oh!
Come
You can
on,
bleep
bro.
this out from the video from the VOD. Fuck! Alright, fine. You win.
I literally like.
Oh!
not even-
I actually just matched you!
Oh, nat
That's literally impossible in blackjack.
I know!
John,
Alright.
you get 8600.
Roll,
She'll
both
win
of you roll a
winnings.
d6 and we'll see who actually won.
Okay, D6.
So that would mean
Cool.
you get 8,600 too, right?
2.
Yeah, I'm splitting mine with this.
I got a 6.
Yep, he wins.
So yeah,
Okay.
you and I both get.
It's really
8600.
close, and then Valera wins.
Me as well.
I can't believe we actually just. matched.
You and
Yeah.
I get
That was pretty good.
4300.
That was wild.
Because
Oh,
I
huh?
told you I'd split.
Oh,
his.
well, you know, I might as well roll.
Okay,
Oh, nat
you see
20.
what I said? See ya.
Oh,
I may or may not have made a little
I ask you, are you sure?
thing on my character sheet that
Okay.
literally has card
Half and half
games
for me,
known.
half and half to you.
Oh, what?
That's
Seriously?
nice.
Yeah, I put it on there.
I already reduced.
Wait, there we
Under
both.
my
Nice.
There was 200,000.
Nice.
There was
That's
200,000 when we bet. Both of us matched, so we both didn't lose any money.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but you
Anyway.
still get 4,300.
I'm gonna pick up my stuff and head to my room to meditate.
All right. Everybody's done with their games. You head to your room.
I
and you
stand
can
up.
Go ahead and meditate there.
We stand up and we go, GG's.
GG.
That was fun, actually.
A lot more exciting than playing with a tree.
I've
Oh.
been meaning to ask you about that, Kiara.
Yeah, what would you like to know?
Other than that, she's going insane.
You got an 18 for my first
Mental
roll.
Help. I'm always here to help.
Thanks. I think I was just really exhausted though. And that
And
desperate
if
to
you
find
need
someone to-
exhaustion help, I'm always good with helping with that as well.
Oh, didn't know that was a thing. Cool.
I'll go back to I'll go to Clay and ask him, do you need help? Once
I
again.
mean, I'll accept it. I'm holding on to your gun in my pocket.
So, as you go into his room and you ask him, he's actually just sitting there, his eyes closed.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
I'll join him in the meditation and see if there can be a connection formed.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay.
Meditate.
What do I roll?
Meditate away.
Just a D20.
Just
Yeah.
Do I need
He's
to
getting
roll a
into the
second one?
meditation state. Yeah, just give me a second though.
It's a It's a 17.
All right. Yeah, you kind of appear into Clay's space. You are sharing your weird meditation state together.
Okay.
One of you gets to roll whether you which direction you want to go. If that is
I ain't rolling nothing.
the higher, the lighter.
I rolled a 19
Would I have
last time.
Would I have if he rolls? Would I have a debuff for him, like a
Nope.
negative?
Nope.
No.
One of you
Crap.
controls the state, kind of.
Hang
You
on.
can
want me to
grab your
roll,
other
Conrad?
set of dice so they're more legit.
Yeah, go ahead and roll, because I.
See how it is. Pull those out not when we're gambling.
Huh?
This dice is just biased. It's not even weighted.
It's just based.
Cole has rolled it.
It's the Bice dice.
Yeah, it hates me.
It hates
He's
me
watching
too.
me roll it.
It's fine.
That's-
Go ahead and roll it, Sean.
Terrifying.
Okay. 6.
Okay. Yeah, you're
Shit,
both
I got a
sitting in
19
there.
for this one. Yeah, no. I'll keep your 6. I got a 19 with this one.
Well, I was gonna keep his anyway, so.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, you let the world kind of fade around you. And if we could switch away from the jazz music.
I was gonna say,
It's perfect
the
music.
world
Yeah, you
fades
know, the
away,
music fitting.
but there's
yeah,
still
it's
smooth
nice.
jazz playing.
Nice and classy.
Ozen in like a gambling dress, like in
Yeah,
like a
just
Vegas
like-
dress.
Nice to meet you.
That was a good ending.
Alrighty. That was
Yeah,
good.
that was.
All right, so yeah, you're both sitting in there, and then the world kind of shifts for you. But Clay, instead of ending up where you remember before, which is that kind of tunnel,
Huh?
you remember? Okay, so remember when you encountered her last time? She was in that weird like smoke tunnel, and she was standing at the end. You're not here. You're not there at that location any further. Or any longer, I should say. Give me one moment to grab my reference. You, you kind of shift into what looks to be some kind of boneyard with old trees. They're
Oh.
rotten and there's no leaves on them and there's smoke drifting around in this area.
This seems fine.
And there's just this strange whispering sound that's kind of around you as you're in this location.
Just do a little walk around.
Okay.
If I can.
Either Clay or Abraxas recognize this location.
Bruh.
What do I roll?
I don't know. Whatever depends on you guys, I guess. Whatever you would like to do.
I'm just
I'll roll
looking
sense.
around.
I'll roll a sense, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, that's a 15.
It's a 15.
Wait. Yeah.
Okay. It's very cold and a little bit humid here. It seems kind of wet, so usually like you're sweating a little bit more. It's a different sensation than you've both experienced previously.
I'll just call out hello.
You receive back a whisper of a hello in a non-feminine voice.
I just kind of look at Conrad or Abraxas and be like, "Yeah, it ain't her, bro."
Do I know who it is?
You have no idea. You've never heard this voice before. I will not let you roll knowledge for it either.
Okay.
Who are you? I just say out.
I am darkness and consumption. And you see that there is a kind of a figure stepping out of the fog in front of you, except he's hunched down. He kind of shivers left and right as he steps forward towards you. His body on one side is kind of smoking and rising off of him, as the other side seems a little bit more solid, but all the while he seems unstable. Like his form seems unstable.
His name is Death?
He said what are you? Or you said who are you, I guess. And he says
who
I
are
am
you, yeah.
darkness and consumption.
I'm Clay, Arizona.
He kind of looks up at you and his whole body kind of, twitches slightly as he actually walks up to you and he's shorter than both of you. And he's kind of looking up at you and he has this bone-like covering on his face. You're not quite sure if it is his face or if it's something he's wearing, but there's a smoke kind of seeping out of it and it's like a skull. It says, "Good to meet you. I am Vulketh."
I'll stick my hand out for a handshake.
He just looks at it and kind of shivers at it. And looks back up at you.
You shake it.
"No, I don't," he says.
Fair.
Why are you both here?
I'll step up. He seeks service for Galamus.
You
was
must have
misguided.
spoken to my sister, he states.
Oh my god. And I just say, then.
Yes, he says back. She has been around for much longer time, he replies.
Okay.
You were the first I've met here.
I'm the first.
Two of the first. He points at
Well, what
one.
can I do
One,
for you?
two, and he points at Brax.
I'm pretty unfazed once he mentioned darkness.
We discussed out of game what we were wanting to do.
Okay.
And I will just think about that as a more or less a will, if that makes sense.
Okay. So, you're gonna have to explain. You're gonna have to mention it in character as well. So, but you've not
I
gotten
don't
to
know
that point.
I don't even know how to bring it up.
Well, he's yet to bring something up like that. So he's just kind of he's just looking you both over, and he steps over to Abraxas, kind of hunched over, and like again he's kind of not glitching, but he's shivering and
Shifting.
writhing. Yeah, and he goes,
I'll actually ask, do I feel any weird feeling or any fear or normal?
yeah, no, it's kind of taking you over a bit. But he's Clay isn't so scared of him, but for some reason it's just kind of diving into you. It just feels much different.
What do I feel?
Braxas, you are already one of the servants, he says.
I am. He
Good,
needed guidance.
he says back. Guidance for a prophet. He kind of looks back at Clay.
Was attempting to sway him to the light.
He goes, ah! Do not speak his name here.
I just shrugged a little bit. He needed to be guided to the right path.
Guidance for a prophet is not necessary if their heart is not in the right place. Then they are not correct. Clay. He just steps back over to you. He just kind of and he kind of runs his hand across your armor for a second. And it leaves this mark behind. It's just kind of it's just this kind of goop that runs off of it. Like it's turned your armor to liquid.
Huh. Great.
He goes,
I need that.
He goes, do you wish to dedicate your life, your mind to Galamus, the purest of us all?
I look him wherever his eyes are, as long as it gets me home.
Yeah, there's these
I'll make a deal with the devil.
very small and dotted eyes looking back at you. They're quite manic.
If it gets me home, I'll make a deal and sell my soul to the devil.
Good, he replies back. The devil accepts.
Oof.
He goes, he kind of looks you over, and he goes, what part is the most important to you?
My eyes?
Your eyes. Why are your eyes the most important?
If I can't see,
Not that it matters, he says.
if I can't see, I can't shoot.
A meaningful statement. He kind of reaches up to your face and runs his hand up against your cheek as he kind of stands himself up just a little bit more. And he runs his finger over your eyelid and just kind of like taps your cheek right there. Yeah, he goes like, and he stabs your cheek right here with his nail, and then removes his finger. And it's quite uncomfortable, to say the least. You can feel your eye kind of seep with the dark materials. It starts to kind of flood out, a little bit like Azen's eye.
Ooh.
And then it kind of returns back and like seeps back up into your eye.
That was weird.
He kind of gestures at himself like, "What do you expect from someone like me?"
Well, let me tell you, the bar is real low.
He says.
What's my path then?
You choose. Do you wish for space, for corruption and consumption, my personal favorite, or burning hellfire? He replies.
I'm just standing there, kind of.
The first one?
Space. An admirable control. So be it, he states, and he kind of snaps his finger at you, and you feel yourself kind of get pulled back out of the world, like you're grabbed from behind by arms and hands and just like pulled out.
That's fine.
And you shift back into the real world, like the whole ship shakes. Even Alan up on the bridge goes. He's like, "What the heck was that?"
Space turbulence.
Alan just goes, seriously?
Come on. Abraxas, you have yet to leave. And he looks over at you and kind of walks around you. And he states, "Prophet, I expect good things. Good things," he kind of air quotes it, "from you."
When he says good, I guess kind of like, I understand what you mean. I will serve as I've been called to serve.
Good. Do not disappoint me, for I now have my own eyes to watch you with.
You.
I also am I pretty unfazed or kind of normalized with this?
It's still
or
like
no?
creeping at you.
Okay.
At least Azen was stable. This guy is not.
He's cuckoo.
The best example of his like shivering and everything. Think
I'll
the
respond with,
Taken from Destiny.
I understand. You mentioned, so you are her brother?
I am the second Khan, he states.
Are there others? Really?
Our other brother has yet to enter into your world. He will not for some time. This is not his era.
Very, very well. Well, that is all I... That is all I needed.
Kind of shivers for a second, nods back at you. And then you see him turn around and walk back into the dust and the shadow as his kind of cloak stretching out behind him, fades away. And then you feel yourself get pulled out as well, and the ship again goes...
Do I feel different now?
Yes, you do. Your eye on your left, whichever eye you chose, which was your eye?
I think it was the right side.
The right eye. It's very cold. Like you don't have circulation to it or something now, but it starts to slowly return to it after a few moments. And you look at yourself in the mirror and you can see your eye kind of go black and then returns to its normal color.
Gonna put a patch on that.
Okay, you just kind of like, you make a patch and then you like tie it and just hold it there. You're like, okay.
Well, a proper patch.
Oh, gotcha.
I heard him, did I hear him pick his path?
Yeah.
You see. So, you and I are kindred spirit then.
Yeah.
Those bugs.
I just kind of look. I'm in the mirror, like, yeah, man.
Good. Well,
Can I activate it?
Yeah, you kind of like delve into this power more, and you feel your eyes start to seep back out into that black material, kind of down your cheek and like down further over your armor and clothes, from under your patch. And you see this sphere of energy start to form out in front of you. It's just this black and white material. It starts to shift around. There's this kind of gases that come off of it. You can see it tethers itself to what looks to be like your center of your back.
Okay.
And,
I'll call it a CNN while this is happening.
Okay. Yeah, you feel like you've delved into a power that you've not experienced before.
Karita, I call you in.
Okay. What is it?
Trying to figure out
I
how
invite you
I'd
to my
use
quarters.
it.
I go.
I
We have
don't
it.
know how I'd use it.
Well, you currently have access to the first tier of profitability, so you are now profit. But that means you have access to all 3 path abilities just at the beginning, but you've chosen your path, so you're going down null. We can explain that further. But as we do, Alan, you notice that you are nearing the gate, and you can see it sitting there before you as you enter the system.
Alright. And I just put a call through the ship. Just, we are approaching our destination. Please.
Oh, why are we contacting the Fellhammer? Why are we doing this?
I wasn't contacting the Fellhammer, I was contacting you all.
Oh, thank God.
And it's the Forgeborn, not the Fellhammer.
That
Even
was like
worse.
Fellhammer.
What exactly
points?
were we supposed
better.
to be doing here again? Alright.
This is one of the gates. You know that the gates will probably lead further into like the northwestern quadrant, or I guess there's southeastern northwestern quadrant of the Milky Way, which is where the disk world is. And this will be cutting down on your trip length by like a month.
Yeah. Alright, is the gate active?
No, it is not active. But you can see that there's what looks to be some form of like control center that's kind of built into one of the side of the gate.
Alright, well, I contact Abraxas and just like, this is your playing field.
Also, the whole gate is like Gothic features all over it, and there's these massive towers and great structures all built on it. And it's very beautifully designed and made. That kind of radiates this radiation that you can see on your ship's scanners.
Alright.
I'll tell you. I believe they will have better luck contacting them first. If you need more leverage, I will be here beside you.
Alright. Alright. Then I guess I'll just ping. Guess I'll ping the Forgeborn then, see if they can open up the gate for us. And
Ping the ring. Gotcha. All right. Where is Kiara located?
Valid question.
Where do you think you'd be
Escape
located?
pod, way back there.
I'd say after playing Blackjack and stuff, unless someone needed her, she'd be back in her room.
Okay. You're kind of hanging out in your room. There's a window there.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the gate kind of off in the distance. All right. So you ping them.
Uh-oh.
You receive a ping back.
well, communications, like.
Okay.
Can
Yeah. Okay. You hail them.
Yeah. Sorry.
And you do receive a hail back. And you hear a This is the Forgeborn Alpha Gate. Who am I speaking to? Who wishes to enter the gate?
Alright. This is Alan, trading captain. I have a Abraxas with me. We are supposed to be
Sorry.
we
go ahead.
are supposed to be investigating a world that, this ring connect is supposed to drop us off relatively close to it. Is
Are you
that all
referring to
possible?
the Discworld? Replies the Alpha.
Indeed.
Several Alliance ships came through earlier to do the same. We will allow you passage.
Alright then. Thank you.
You are most welcome. Be sure that you are now listed on our manifests.
Of course.
You can see the ring starts to spin up, and there's this kind of energy that then activates in the center.
What's the energy look like?
It is golden and white. It is unlike any other ring gate that you've seen. And as it kind of fades off, there is there's kind of a hollow, not a hollow. Yeah, it's like a hollow look. You're transparently looking through to the other side, where you can see space looks much, much different.
Okay. Okay.
Wonderful.
You can see like the control center on the there's a platform. It seems the Forgeborn actually walks out onto it, and he kind of reaches out his hand and goes, and he just like scans over your vessel with some form of piece of equipment on himself.
Uh-oh.
And then goes.
We gotta go.
I will contact him.
He turns around and
Institution
walks
channels.
I'll
Institution
just
channels only.
back in. All right, he
continue
accepts
moving.
it.
Everything's fine for me.
He goes, "What is it, Abraxas?"
Be advised, we have sensitive cargo. Your manifest should, or your record should state a certain ship within custody of a Shenzhen.
You can see as he's kind of walking back inside, he goes and stops walking.
God, dude.
Seriously.
Would I be
We
able
are-
to like recognize that any of this is going on?
Yeah,
You're looking out your window coloring in a book.
You're reading about blackjack or something in your room.
I'm reading a book about more card games.
How to play blackjack.
Yeah.
I tell
Blackjack for dummies.
him the Shenzhen is under.
Oh, what's going on? Why is that happening? Ah, that's
Now,
so
Jordan,
bright.
You're not white.
You're so
You're the Forgeborn.
I tell him that
Ah.
the Shenzhen is under a deep institution.
Ooh,
Why'd
why'd that happen?
The Shenzhen is getting monitored by the deep institution. You should not worry. I will make sure you do not.
You take a Shenzhen through our gate.
Uh,
I was
Or a
actually
type.
about to
Go
say
with
the
those
same
two.
thing, Sean.
yeah.
Tell
I
him
don't know
on
what
a-
he said. What did he say?
On a tight leash. She has proven useful so far. Now we know what clan they. And I do like a wry smile. Now we know what clan layout ships look like, don't we?
He replies to you back, "The only leash around a Shenzhen's neck that the only kind of leash that there should be around a Shenzhen's neck is my hands."
I was expecting a noose. So either way, it was a
You're
loss.
dead.
I've
They're
We're
too
gonna lose
proper
the
for
crew
news. They
member.
like getting their hands dirty.
I've had interaction with the Fellhammer, so I have an idea of what they are with the
Mhm.
rescues. Like, hey, if you want to talk, if you want to do that, you'll have to talk to Akron for all I care. Or Azazel.
Akron has no jurisdiction over these gates. We may be
God,
part
talk
of the
to Azazel.
triumvirate.
I can contact him. I'll contact Akron or Azazel. Actually, I'll contact Azazel.
If
Okay.
Kiara's hearing
Oh
able
my
to hear any
God.
of this, she's legitimately like hiding somewhere in her room.
She has no idea. And the only person that
You're
currently is
coloring.
aware that this is happening is Abraxas.
Is
Oh
me.
joy.
Yeah. Just Alex just maneuvering the ship through the gate.
He's just like
Conrad,
sitting
Conrad, I
through.
swear.
Yeah.
If
Hey,
you
I do what
kill
my
us-
character does. Anyway,
Okay, there we go.
I contact Azazel.
Yes. All right.
Bro.
Yeah. He answers and he goes, "Yeah.
I'm having a bit of an issue with the Forgeborn again.
Oh, I'm not surprised. What's up?
Got that Shenzhen we caught. We're trying to
Did you
access that.
tell? Did you tell? Who are you
I
telling?
did. Chiron's pet, Alpha.
You told a gate lord you had a Shenzhen on your ship.
I'm just surprised my character hasn't found out yet.
Well,
He was beginning to scan. He would have found her anyway.
did he do anything instantly?
No, he's paused because I mentioned you are Acheron.
Well, can I talk to him?
You need access?
He kind of takes over your communication, and you lose connection with the Forgeborn. You can see the Forgeborn turn around, like up on his podium, and he turns around towards the ship. And he goes, and the whole vessel just stops moving for a moment. And then you can see him kind of tilt his head
Story.
and lets it go. And he turns around and walks back inside the main control center. Azazel comes back to your communications and says, "All right, it shouldn't bother you right now, but in the future, if they didn't instantly attack the ship, I would suggest not mentioning the Shenzhen."
Hey, all I can say is they were scanning pretty deeply.
Well, yes.
So
I
either way, we would have gotten shot, or we would have gotten shot. You know how the Forgeborns are.
Yeah.
Them some pricks.
Well, you're all right now. Ciao.
And that's it.
You guys pass through the gate, and it like kind of bends around you. And coming through the gate, you can actually see they've positioned the second gate right above the Disc World. You can see several Alliance vessels are above the planet, which is actually not a planet at all. Looking it over, it stretches the entirety of a solar system's distance. And it is like as thin as a chip, kind of, to your guys' eyes. But you know that it is kilometers, like a whole planet's thickness.
Dang.
One side is livable, and the other side is also livable.
Well, this is
Dang.
fantastic.
You can see that there's a really hot area firstly, there's a sun in the direct center of this world, and it seems to rise and fall as you can see it stretches across the light across the surface of the world. And on one end is, like I said, a very, very hot section, like burning hot, and there's just metallic material sitting at this point. There's this burning rock formation, this kind of mountain formation at the very edge. And then from there it goes into a much more warm climate, and then like a cooler climate, an arid climate, and then snowy, and then rocky ice on the other side where the sun does not reach. It's like the Goldilocks zone of this solar system is right in the livable plane of the Disc World. But you got the whole Goldilocks zone to occupy instead.
Wow.
Brings a tear to a man's eye, and then like I'll touch the spot where like right underneath my patch.
Yeah, there's actually like a scar here now on Clay's eye, like underneath his eye right there.
Nobody asked me about it.
I haven't seen you.
No
Also, Cole, could she
particular
be
there.
researching solitaire?
Sure.
Yes! I can add
Yeah,
solitaire
you
to
got
this.
how to play
I'm up on the
solitaire. What is
bridge.
solitaire?
I thought, like, I'm on the bridge and I see this and it just,
Ooh.
wow.
Alrighty.
Well, you can please. some decent cities down there. Kind of decent. For land dwellers, at least.
Yeah, so are you all up on the bridge besides Kiara at this point? And Kiara, do you eventually go up? Because you can see the world beneath you now.
Yeah, I'll go up.
All right. Yeah.
Oh,
You
got
you
in.
walk up to the bridge and you can see it sitting over the top of this world. Massive.
Very interesting.
Toy.
When did we cross the bridge? Or the gate?
Nova leans over you,
did-
just like a couple minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Did you not feel the Forgeborn try weigh whether or not he wanted to, I don't know, chuck us across space or whatever?
No, it's right this new game called Solitaire. It's very fascinating. I'm excited
In my
to play
mind,
it.
in Kiara's room, it's just playing Backstreet Boys, and she's like moving her legs up and down like this, reading a book on solitaire.
She's like a sophomore girl in high school.
Oh my word.
Backstreet's back. All right.
I don't know. What
'Cause
that I honestly was just
want it
imagining her
that
like
way.
sitting there, sniper rifle beside her, just reading the book. But hey, that was too.
Yeah, she's just like.
Don't
repping
copyright strike us, please, Twitch.
it. I don't think Twitch has the same rules in that term, but anyway,
I
I don't really know.
On the other hand.
Either way,
Oh.
yes. Yeah. Yes. You
Yes.
Yes.
you're sitting above the world. Both Nova
Cool.
and
Wayland.
Wayland, thank you. I don't know why I can't remember his name. Wayland are both standing up there as well, and they are like looking over it, and they're like running different little scans here and there on the world's surface.
Alright, any cities?
No, this thing is completely unoccupied. You can see there's life forms on the planet's surface, and they are all organic animal species.
Meat
Disappointed.
and potatoes.
Is there any records of when this, or like scanning wise, how long this has been around? Is Discord?
By
It's
the
almost-
look of the metallic structure at the very edge of the hot, like the burning zone, the unoccupiable zone, it is made of a stone-like metal.
Lovely. Okay. All right.
Do any of you guys run
Well-
scans on it, or take a look at any other way?
I mean, why not?
I'll bring
I
up my
guess
thermals,
Nice.
Can I?
an X-ray, roll scan.
What's up, Q?
I'm not sure now.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll scan, folks.
Okay.
Yeah. Alan pretty much just went for being, okay, this is a slightly interesting to, there's no cities, no trade.
That's all he's worried about.
Yep.
Just
Can I scan?
Yeah, everybody can roll scan depending on what they want to find.
Kira's
Wow,
like,
fine.
ooh.
Kiara's very interested. Forget the card
Really
games.
quite interest.
Solitaire.
Alan's just sitting back, fucking daisically,
money.
presses a button. Let's see what happens.
Not 23.
Yeah.
Mm.
Kira really wants to know what this is about.
Uh
She does.
Oh my god.
huh.
Yeah.
And Abraxas has bias dice. This is new.
It can either be biased good or bad. It just depends on the role.
It just, yeah, it really depends on the day. Or what role. It's
That
really
bloody
weird.
guy are biased against me.
Well,
Odd.
it's yeah.
Let's see. 14.
Excuse me. A nat 23.
Natural 23.
You both rolled a nat
Oh my
23.
god.
Both Abraxas and Kiara notice.
Actually, I think this would make sense.
Yeah. So Kiara, do you tell everybody else what you've scanned? In that case, I'll just only roll or go with what you roll, and then you and Abraxas have the same information.
I
And
would
then-
relay stuff, yeah.
Okay, so we'll just go with what your roll was, and then I'm going to additionally cue your roll is going to be separate.
Okay.
So,
What was Kiara looking for?
I was just scanning in general.
scanning the surface.
Oh, okay. Okay. I guess Odessia's already. I was gonna do something Odessia was gonna do.
Okay. Well, I'll go with the keep Odessia separate, and you guys be
Yeah.
the same. So, all right. So you guys, you scan the surface of the world. You can tell that it is like not solid all the way through. There's lots of different tunnels and open spaces like cave structures, as well as like a hot kind of warmer center and this harder like steel or metallic core that generates some form of magnetic field and gravitational pull that seems to be equivalent across the surface. So it's seemingly all natural. But if you're standing on one side, you get the location, or you get the gravity from that side, and the other side, you could live on both. You also seem to scan that there are tunnels running through from one side to the other at the exact same point, and they would run directly through. There's also what seems to be power conduits running through the interior of it as well, and you can detect some decently large structures on the surface that seem to be made of like a strange stone-like material with this organic covering that's kind of sitting on top of it like a tarp. Not a tarp, but it acts like a tarp.
Okay.
Well,
That's kind of what you
Alan
guys see.
goes, people. He's going there. Going to these structures then.
You guys also scan that the Alliance ships are over one of these specific structures, but it's on the other side of the disk, and they are like investigating that, and some have beamed down to the surface already. Additionally,
Okay.
Odessia, you detect over the surface of this ring, or this, I guess I should say the disk, not ring, that there seems to be some form of time anomaly glitching its way away. I guess glitching its life away on the other side of the disk. It's kind of off to one corner.
I relay this to Abraxas.
What was relayed again? Sorry.
Is that time
Basically, there's
anomaly?
a time anomaly on the other side of the disk.
Okay.
Seems to be like directly over the surface,
It's
or I
direct-
guess under the
what
surface
is
for you.
Okay.
Can I figure out what like is on that side of the planet, like structures and stuff?
There doesn't seem to be really much. It's from what you can tell, it's just open space down there. It's just kind of like a tundra beneath it.
Okay.
Okay.
Person would like to investigate that area.
We'll have to be careful if we do.
True. Also need to make sure we get something out of it.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll see what the captain wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
I just look at Abraxas and Odysseia and mouth, "Why are we here?"
Oh, you shrug.
Just
I just kind of like as I'm passing, I'm like,
I mean, wasn't it Abraxas who was pointing us in this direction, or?
it was given as a. This is a point of interest if you'd like to go to there.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna go straight for the buildings unless anyone says otherwise. I don't know about this time anomaly.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Do with it as you wish.
Yeah. I mean,
Alan, do you have any landing craft on your ship?
The ship is the landing craft.
Well, like
Yeah.
smaller departure vessels.
No.
little miniature vehicles.
I mean, you can roll a fate just to see if you might have one. It's gonna be
Sure.
pretty high though, because you guys have never used it before.
Yeah. No, we do not have it. Understandable for a trader. Who
don't
doesn't
have
want
a
to
shot.
get his hands dirty? But no.
What'd you roll?
Also, hello, Star.
I rolled a 9. It's still 9.
He messaged me. I think he dropped.
Oh,
I think he had to.
gotcha. All good.
But he appreciated a little bit that he did listen in for.
It's good.
Let's kind of go up to Alan and be like, so are we going or not?
I mean, I'm already moving the ship towards these buildings. Just
Papaya. Underlay.
would you like
Underlay.
to go outside and push the ship to make it go faster? You can. It's just a nice little move.
I'm just
Baseball.
excited. Okay.
Well then, shall we get down to the? Are we gonna be
Business.
landing this puppy, or do you want to beam down?
We're gonna beam down. All right, we're gonna be
Cool.
out of
Shall we head over?
Spear. Yeah. Might as well beam down to these buildings. Just send a little message down. You guys up for trade?
Okay.
A little message to the buildings.
You
Trade?
receive no response.
Understand.
All right, you guys fly the ship down a little bit closer to the surface. Not like it's kind of within orbital range, because this
Yeah.
thing is massive. So you're within orbital range, but you can see in one direction it's just surface, and the other direction it's also just surface. You're kind of landing in the kind of colder tundra area, and you can see that the sun is starting to set at the very center of the ring, and you can see the ice is starting to expand on one side. It's creeping up.
Ooh, we should get something to keep us warm.
Yeah.
Me look points at suit.
Yeah, your armor will be able to keep you pretty cold.
Style
Wait, what?
and efficiency.
Sorry, keep you very warm in the cold.
It's built.
Do I
for
need to get a
regular
different
space.
helmet then?
No, your helmet will go, and it kind of like attaches to you and holds your hat on.
Cool. As we're heading over, I just kind of give Clay a once down, smile, nod, thumbs up.
I just kind of glare at Valera.
With the one eye.
Yeah.
I can tell you're a prophet. It just doesn't. I don't care.
It's not that I don't care if you like me or not. I'm just.
Yeah, you're good.
Gotcha. All right, so you guys beam
Cool.
down.
Mhm.
Si, senor.
All right, everybody.
Okay. Yes, I beam down.
All right, you all beam down. Nova and Waylon also joining you. Actually, I'm gonna say Nova joins you. Waylon is he's just more interested in taking care of the ship, so he stays aboard the vessel. Nova does go with you, though. He's much more fascinated by this world. He goes, I kind of helped trade for the information on this planet originally, but never got to investigate it myself. Seems the Alliance finally got around to it.
Great.
Hmm.
So do you know when when it was found, or?
It was found, I'd say, like a year ago.
Really?
Maybe a little bit. I guess I should say like 6 months ago.
Did it
I'll
like
send
appear
Wayland
out of
a,
nowhere, or just no one comes to this quadrant?
Well, the information was sold specifically to myself and Layla. I don't think Layla. He's turning into a Southern. Man, I
Clay's
hate
rubbing
it.
off.
I'm Nova Mortis.
Oh, I'm Nova Mortis. But
I'm Nova Mortis.
I
y'all.
don't think
Y'all
I'm gonna
are
go back to
die.
English. I don't think that they sold it to anybody else besides us. I also bought a beautiful hand-drawn map of it too, and it was quite exquisite.
I will send Wayland. Is it Wayland with us or is it Nova?
Well, Nova's with you.
I'll send Nova a private request for a dossier of the information.
Because I don't really have much more than you. At least in terms of location data, because I don't have it on me.
I want to make a note that Kiara is very hesitant to go with the group because of Warforged. Not Warforged. Warforged?
Warforged.
Forgeborn? Forgeborn!
Yeah,
Don't
Warforged.
give
Forgeborn.
the ideas, especially Forgeborn.
Yeah, Warforged are a D&D thing, so.
Yes.
Let's not have the same thing happen that happened with Misfortune.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, yeah, you guys are all on the surface. It's quite cold. You can see that the sun is now setting. There's that large mountain range that's kind of being pulled behind. So the whole surface is now very cold. There are no moons in the sky. It's just stars. And it's you can hear the wind rustling around you. As it seems to be at a solid, let's say Fahrenheit, like 25 degrees right now. But it seems to be going 25, 24, 23, 22, and it just consistently keeps dropping.
I'll switch to night vision and take point.
All right.
So what exactly
guys
are we
are-
heading to? Exactly.
We went to some buildings or structures on the surface.
Yeah, so you can
Do
see
we
as you
see
kind of
anything
walk in
there?
that direction. Yeah, this is about to that.
Yeah. Sorry.
You no, it's okay. You're good. You
Maybe
continue
Harvey.
to walk forward. Yeah, Harvey is there with you. He's kind of walking with you, and he's heating up, so you can see him kind of glowing very lightly
I'll be
in the
with Harvey
interior.
as well.
I'm gonna
Okay.
stay away from the glowing robot.
Yeah, it's just.
Target.
You walk up and you can see it kind of dips down. There's these conduits that are running across the ground in front of you, and they seem to be connecting into this structure that is embedded into the ground. So it's kind of ramp that goes down to it. It's all grassy and snowy, and there's rocks and stuff, and there's massive trees that have grown. But within those trees, you can see that there is a gate of some kind, like a doorway, I should say, into whatever the structure is. And you can see that it has these kind of like flaps of material that are keeping it. And you can see that they're flowing a little bit in the wind. And there's these pieces of writing on them, like manuscript kind of, whatever ancient language.
Just knock on door. Ding ding ding. Anyone
So you guys
home?
walk all the way down. It's like a solid several hundred feet walk.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys all
Alright.
kind of walk to this
Thank you.
doorway, and
People.
Alan, you go. And this goo, goo, goo. Did you hear that?
Anyone home?
I went doom, 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 and then there was a car that went burp, burp, burp 3 times outside. Anyway, yeah, you go goom, goom, goom.
Oh.
There's this kind of echo for a moment as this massive door. It just sits there before you. Nova looks up at it and looks around.
Switch
Yeah,
to X-ray.
I just kind of start the phrase, if there's a door.
There's a. I mean, you can just go in. I mean, there's a civilization too.
I rolled for scan. I got a 17 for X-ray.
Okay.
Look through the door.
You go to X-ray through the door, and you get through maybe an inch of it, and you notice that there's probably several feet of this door.
Okay.
For a locking mechanism.
All right. Roll perception.
I just try and open.
Can
it,
I
but
also
just
look
push?
for? You said perception.
Perception, yes.
Yeah.
Unless you're trying to scan for
Just
something, that's totally
simple-
fine too.
No,
I'll,
lock mechanism.
Switch to thermals and look at the conduits, scan them, see if I can see anything leading like wires or anything up into the
All right.
door.
Sounds good.
I'll look for nodes and see if there's anything accessible.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead. Roll. Roll scan. Or no, roll sense for that.
Sense? I thought it was systems.
No, because you're trying to see if there are any. Systems would be accessing
okay,
them.
proceed for it.
Yeah.
So scan? I'll
Yeah.
take-
You can use perception or scan, whichever you prefer.
I got a nat 20 on my scan.
Very nice. Was that a scan or was it a perception you was trying to see?
Me or Conrad?
So, no, you.
I was doing a scan with thermals on the conduits, see if there's anything wires or anything leading up to the door.
The doorway itself has no conduit, anything within inside of it besides at least what you can see.
Got a
But-
15.
Okay. Otherwise, you kind of look around and you can see that there's a very hot and like warm structure off kind of in the distance up above on the top of the ramp area. You can see it's kind of embedded into the ground a bit, but there's a lot of heat radiating off of it. You can see these conduits that are quite cold and routing to the main doorway, but you can see from it there seems to be some warmer conduits kind of going this way and that way across the surface and digging into the ground. But you can see that the one conduit going to the door is not active.
I'll go. I won't say anything to anyone else. I'll just kind of go over to that spot and just chill for a minute.
You walk for a couple minutes in that direction. It's now very cold, in like the negative 20s in this area now. The snow is getting very hard on the ground as you're walking across, and there's an audible crunch. Connor, would you be able to possibly change the audio sound as well, so they're not ship interior? Thank you. So you guys, or not you, sorry, Clay. You walk up to this structure, and you can see it is, I'd say it's like 40 feet across, and it seems to be some form of power relay station or something. It seems to, whatever is going in is being directed somewhere else, and it's not being directed at all right now.
Is there a console?
No. It just seems to be kind of sitting here. It's like eye level with you, like the very top of its eye level with you, but you can see it stretches further down.
I'll message Abraxas privately.
Okay.
Got something of interest over here. I'll ping in my location.
Okay. What is it?
Hell if I know.
Very well. I'll be there in a second.
Thermals are going crazy.
Well, let me check it. Looking for nodes right now. On my way. Anything for nodes while I'm heading over, I guess.
What was your roll? Sorry?
15.
There are no network nodes that you can tell.
Well, there's no nodes, so I'm on my way there. I'll direct Harvey. Are you riding Harvey?
Yes.
Odessia? So I'll direct Harvey over there then.
Right. Harvey comes up, and within a couple, like a 2-minute walk, you're up at that relay station. What's everybody else doing?
Well,
I said I was.
I'm
looking for a
keeping an
locking
eye out to
mechanism
make
on
sure
the
I'm
door.
not.
Right.
Yeah, Josiah rolled a
Yeah, I
19
looked at
for
the
that.
door.
Okay.
Kiara rolled a 9.
You're kind of like investigating and looking around. You can see that there seems to be a locking mechanism on the ground. It seems to be attaching inside the doorway, but with some kind of like disc mechanism. It like shifts around and it'll detach itself. But from what you can tell, it is not powered.
Okay. What does it look like? When it says power, what is it? Like, is there like, what is there, if anything, could feed it power?
Well, you kind of look around. You can see that there's some conduits that are running to it, and then you follow that and look all the way back up to Clay and Alan and Odysseia.
Looks like that's where it's
Harvey.
going.
Yep.
Cool. I followed there.
All right.
Alan's pretty much just meditating.
You're sitting in front of the door.
Kiara follows
Pretty much.
Julia, but is very much like darting her gaze around like danger, 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 danger. Am I gonna get sniped? Am I not gonna get sniped? What's around that corner?
Gotcha. All right.
Alan's pretty much just like civilization dead, probably from Sentinels. This sucks.
So, you all get up to that relay, except Alan, who is just resting there in front of the doorway, meditating for the trade gods to, imbue him with
Totally.
millions of goo.
Yes.
And open the door.
Completely bad.
Yeah.
Open the door and let there be cash.
Yes.
Ah! No, so you're all up there, and you've all made it up
I
to that
notify them.
station.
I notify and say, looks like the locking mechanism is controlled by this conduit, by this power station. So if we figure out a way to divert the power, we'll be able to open the door.
Alright. How's our...
I guess I'll just go fuck myself then.
Yeah, how's our tech people?
I'm still looking into that the heat source, whatever that is.
What was the thing about the heat source? I wasn't
Yeah,
paying attention.
that's just the conduit area, pretty much.
Yeah. The heat sources looks like if we can divert the power to the locking mechanism, it will open the door.
All right. I head over.
You're already
to the power
there.
station. Oh, I go. Is there any entrance to the power station then?
No, it's like I said, it's eye level, and it's sitting in front of you. It's like 40 feet wide, and it's just it's a big like cylinder.
I'm about to shoot this thing. I tell Abraxas.
No. Now hang on. We don't know how to run this thing yet.
No,
there any
it's completely solid. It's also covered in snow and ice.
I get on top of it.
Alright, yeah, you stand up on top of it. It's kind of domed at the top, so you kind of walk up on top of it, and it's rounded.
Any consoles? No consoles?
No consoles or anything like that.
Smooth metal.
Inside it.
Mm-hmm.
Smooth metal around 40. It's like a cylinder.
Yeah, 40-foot cylinder.
40-foot cylinder.
Diameter cylinder.
But
But it seems to go down a lot, like a lot further into the center.
There's no hatches. No points of entry.
No.
I'll roll a
No.
scan with my X-ray. Get a
Okay.
19 for a scan.
Okay. So, you kind of like link into it. And you can see this is made of a different material than like the doorway is. It has the kind of same structure, but it physically looks different. It's much thinner. You can see that there seems to be some mechanisms within inside of this cylinder that if the cylinder possibly is like shifted to a certain like rotation, it might fall into place.
Oh.
I relay that to the party and tell them to start turning the thing.
Okay.
Which way does it go? Left or right?
You're not quite sure.
All right, let's have everyone go right first.
All right.
I'll have Harvey hook onto it.
Okay, the robot's probably better than everyone combined.
Yeah, you kind of magnetically attach it to the side of it, and it starts going, and the whole thing starts shifting and rolling to the side. And at one point, it goes, and it breaks off the magnetic connector to Harvey's side, and you can see it all go. There's an energy beam that kind of shoots out from their location and beams itself into the main conduit and into the main doorway. And you can hear, Alan, you're kind of sitting there, and all of a sudden you hear a goom, 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 and all these mechanical shiftings. Everybody roll initiative.
Jeez.
Oh no.
Lovely.
This is not gonna end well.
Cole, I would like to remind you I have a blessing of
Oh, wait.
trick. No, not trick shot.
Quick shot.
Draw.
Quick draw?
Quick draw.
yeah.
Quick shot. No, quick draw.
I'm gonna say Alan was mostly napped for this.
Oh no! Did you roll that one?
What
No,
is
I did
the initiative
Close.
again?
D20 plus reflex points, not
Oh,
Nice.
plus
like.
reflex.
18, 16,
wait.
16.
Reflex.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
It's
I
not the
need
reflex
reflex.
roll. It's just the reflex number.
Oh, plus reflex number.
Yeah.
Where's my reflex?
Let me
19.
drop that by one. I did agility instead of reflex. Whoops.
Alrighty. Kiara, 15. Valera, 16.
15, 16, 5, 19, 19, 20. So, Conrad, you're 14, your reflex is 1.
Yeah,
So
between Odysseus and
Abraxas goes
Abraxas, who would you
before
like to go
Courtney.
first?
Hmm?
Between Odysseus and Abraxas, who would you like to go first?
I'll go with Odysseus the first turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Josiah.
Hmm?
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you DM me a link to the Twitch stream?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks,
Much
dude.
Oh.
appreciated.
Was it a natural 23 or just a 20?
Nat 23.
Sweet.
Really quickly, I just remembered that we pinned this.
Copy.
I don't know why, but Josiah, you pinned. Clay talked to Valera later.
Oh, I remember why. We'll resolve that in a minute.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay.
That like really
Wait a second, where are
randomly
you?
hit me, and I don't know why.
Message. There you are.
Thank you.
There you go.
I think that should be fine. I might be missing. Am I missing somebody?
Are you missing our companion that came along?
No, I rolled for him already. Cool. Alrighty. Here's the initiative order.
Where does Harvey fall into?
He'll fall under you.
Lovely.
But
Okay.
in this
Clay
term,
and
Harvey does not have the current ability that, as we've
Yeah.
discussed. Yeah, he does not have that, so you've gone and
I'm just using
chosen the
regular.
path. Yeah. Yep. Alrighty. So, let me grab. Go with this. This works. So, all right. You're all kind of standing there, and Alan, of course, you hear those unlocking mechanisms, and then from around this structure, the ground starts to peel open, and you can see these strange mechanisms start to pull themselves out of the ground as they've detected a shift in the mechanism that you guys have just messed with.
Near us or the
mechanical
door?
bodies. No, near you guys. The mechanical bodies start to shift outwards. You can see that they're kind of diamond in structure. They go in like a wider position and they flatten out, and that kind of tapers down to a shorter end. You can see these kind of pointed, four-sided with the back end, of course, like diamond-like shapes that are hovering next to them, and they kind of orient themselves forward, as well as this one beam of like what looks to be an eye in front of them.
All right.
And there are 4 of them, and they all rise, and they all kind of hum and buzz as they lift out.
I'll immediately go to profit mode.
All right, just, and that'll be your first action.
As for my
That's your quick draw.
quick draw, yeah.
Yep.
Immediately go to quick profit.
Profit.
Do I feel my marking thing that we talked about?
Yeah, it starts to like bleed out again there.
I mark each 4 of their eyes.
Of their eyes?
Yeah, you said that. Oh, like the little center pieces that look like eyes.
Okay, you will have to remind me exactly. Oh, just of like, we didn't
Yes.
discuss this any further afterwards, so you'll have to remind
I'm sorry.
me. No, you're okay.
Basically, I can mark a spot with my profitability and then immediately draw a weapon and hit spots. And we talked about having a number of.
We'll go with
ticks I can
D4
have.
spots. We'll go with D4 spots. So if you want to roll a D4 real quick, since your first ability, it's not guaranteed.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll go with that. We'll have to discuss the more in-depth
I got 4.
characteristics of your ability. Okay. Yeah, you can target each one of the 4. Just go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead. Roll for attack on all 4.
Okay. And an attack again. I'm sorry. Is
D6.
what's the attack again?
Just D6s plus weapon bonus, whichever weapon you're using.
Where do I get my d6s from?
Accuracy or the weapon skill.
That's right. I knew that.
Yep.
Where's my accuracy? 4 d6s.
Oops.
All 4 are hits.
All 4
I
are
got
hits.
a 6/6 a 4 and a 4.
Okay. Well, there's no real hit. It's versus their shield threshold, so you're gonna have to roll a.
Oh.
You have to add damage to that. Hold on, give me a second.
Was 12, so 16
Okay, 16.
each.
Oops. Running out. I'm getting their stats really quickly. Is this an energy weapon? I forget.
Let me look again. Concussive.
Well, it should say E concussive or something.
B concussive.
Ballistic. Okay, so it is not an energy weapon. You go doom 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 doom, and you can see that their shields absorb each of the shots individually. There's no damage done to them.
Do I have 2 minor actions, correct?
No, you have one major action with quick draw, and then
Yeah, and that was, I would say that those, we'll say that used up the remaining of your ability since you've kind of marked them and are able to shoot them. So we'll say those 4 shots are your entire turn.
Okay. For quick draw or like my actual turn?
Just your actual turn. So you use quick draw to get into the profit state, and then you shot all 4 of them.
So no minor actions?
No minor actions. We'll say each shot took a minor action, so you had 4 of those.
Sure. Okay.
Alrighty.
That's it.
All right. And whoever's next in the initiative order, which I believe
It's
is
the enemies.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say. All right. Cool. All right. They all kind of buzz at you, but not really mechanically. It's almost a little bit organic in their nature, which is kind of strange in comparison to how they look. You can see there's an energy kind of coursing through them that looks similar to the energy that the entire structure themselves is using. But you can see that one of them is going to to target each of you. Clay, you're getting attacked first by the first one. It's going to attack. You can also roll a defense save if you would like, but that is not necessary. Defense save is
What
reflex
happens
or
if I-
strength.
Okay. If I get a successful defense.
You take no damage. But if you fail, your shield threshold is halved for that attack.
Okay. Let me get rid of these real quick. I have 3, so I rolled 3d6s.
Yep.
I got a win, not win.
All right. So you go to kind of defense save. Are you rolling a reflex or strength? Just
Let me look at it real quick.
for
They're
minor
both the same.
Okay. Which do you choose?
Strength.
Okay, so you're just trying to tank the shot and just like resist it. So you kind of, as one of them shifts up, you can see the little whoop, the 2 guns kind of flip up. They're quite small. They're like this big. They go, then it goes. It has these energy bolts, and they're kind of beam-like as they slam into your chest. You attempt to just kind of like hold out against them, but they go, and they fling you back. I'm gonna say 5 feet, and you take a total of. A second, I'm just trying to find my dice. 6 damage, and that is energy
Oh my god, dude.
piercing damage.
Jeez,
I can't do that.
And it's with your shield. Don't forget your shield. But your shield is halved
Oh, okay.
because you failed.
So,
To be fair, they rolled
6
3.
you said? 6 damage you said?
So you take
Yep.
3 damage.
No, I
actual.
take no damage.
No, your shields are half.
Oh,
so
that's
you
right,
get-
correct. Yeah, I
you
take
three.
Only for that
3.
one attack, though.
At 13. Nope, not 113.
But they're energy damaging as well, so
Energy
he
damage.
loses.
So they
How
rolled
much
6. He
shield
lost a 2 threshold to your shield total. So -2 to your shield threshold. And don't worry, shields will be changing. It'll be much easier. Alrighty. So, the next one decides to attack Abraxas, the nearest to him. He's going to roll an attack here. Ooh, he almost critical failures. Luckily. Are you going to try and roll defense against this one? They do have a blessing associated with them this time around. These machines do have Fate's favor.
They do. Okay. No, I should be able to. I'll
Just
take it.
tank it using your shield.
Yep.
All right. You take 7 damage. Energy
Doesn't
piercing.
fester.
All right. Don't forget 2 damage to your shield threshold. Alrighty. And the next one will be attacking. I'm going to say it's Valera since you're closest to it as well. Man, nothing if not consistent. All right. It also will deal 9 damage to you.
Oof.
All right then.
Are you going to defense save it?
What would I have to beat in order to?
3. I'll tell you that.
What would I have to beat in order to? 3?
Mhm.
Sure. I'll try and roll a defense save.
All right.
So I'm trying to remember exactly. You have to roll your durability without a d20, right?
It's your defense save, so it's either a strength save or reflex save.
Right. And the reflex or strength save is with a d20, right?
No.
Or no?
No, since it's a defense save
Okay,
and it's versus
I'll
an
roll my
attack,
reflex.
there is no d20.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I'll roll my reflex. Match or beat a 3. Okay, cool.
Alrighty.
Thank goodness for Fate's favor. Holy crap.
Did you match or beat?
Nice. Okay, match.
Nice. All right. Was that a reflex? I think you already said you were reflexing, so.
Yes.
All right. It goes, and you jump out of the way and just right into the snow, and all of it puffs back up behind you as you skim out of the way as the others are getting shot. The last one decides that Kiara is a very good target
Of course.
and attacks you.
I'll be reflex saving.
Alrighty. Go ahead.
Yep, I did. I'm
What'd you
pretty
roll?
sure I fail. A 1.
Run. Yep, you fail. You take a total of 5 damage.
Okay.
Wow.
Minus your half threshold shield. Don't forget that.
I don't have a shield.
Oh.
Sir.
You should have a token shield, though. And if you have a reaction, you can activate that.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it right now, though.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Just letting you know your
That's fine.
options.
Yes.
Alrighty. That's the next individual's turn. And that would be Odysseus.
Okay. I will pull out my pistol and fire.
Okay. Sounds good. Go for it. Which one are you attacking? Number 2 is closest to you.
I will attack closest to number 2.
Alrighty.
So which one is the most damaged, if there were any?
None of them are damaged at all.
None of them are damaged. Okay. I'm gonna use my sidearm, and that is accuracy. And I do not roll a d20, right?
Correct. It's just d6s. Combat is only d6s.
I have no wins.
Okay, how many dice
Right.
did you roll?
2.
Okay, then you didn't critical fail the attack. You have to have 5 or above. Just add damage to that. They aren't defense saving.
Okay, that'd be 7.
7? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Is this an energy weapon?
Yeah, it's impact.
E impact?
E impact.
Okay, cool. 7 damage. Calculator. Oops. Alrighty. You can see you've hit the shield and it kind of shifts color slightly, but it's still quite active.
Okay, and I have one more thing left I can do.
Yep.
Right.
One more action. If you have the power, you can shoot it again.
And if I wanted to see what my suit could do. Actually, that's actually not the right time to do that. I should do that in private. Anywho, I'll fire again.
Fire again. Okay.
I got 2 wins.
2 wins. All right. You can add that to damage.
9.
9. All right. You can you pull out again. Just a couple more shots into it. You can see its shield kind of absorbs the attacks there. No damage is dealt to the actual machine itself, but you do damage the shield.
Okay. I step back and go all yours.
Alrighty. Next individual. Abraxas.
I toss my singularity grenade.
Where do you
Have
toss
it.
it? Do you toss it between 2 of them?
Yep.
Alright, you can only hit 2. Which 2 are you attacking?
The one closest, then one next closest. Actually, the one in the mid, like second closest and the third closest to me.
Okay, so we'll say that's 2 and 3.
Yep.
Cool.
Because
So wait,
it's a
wait.
grenade.
Third closest and second and third closest? So not
Second,
number
so
2.
it would be 2 and 3.
Okay.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
number 2 is closest to you.
okay, yeah. Whichever is second and third. I don't want to be near this grenade.
Gotcha. Yeah, 3 and 4 then.
Okay.
Yep, alright. You chuck it.
What do I roll for a singularity grenade?
Nothing. It's just a flat damage that's boosted into them. So that, I believe the Singularity Grenade is just a d20 damage.
Dang.
That's a 17.
Alright. Oof. Nice. That is definitely energy based.
Yep.
So you chuck it in there and just and it clashes back in on itself. You can see the rubble flies around. It doesn't damage the structure or anything like that, but you can see their shields take the brunt, and they're kind of pulled in a little bit, and then they bring themselves back to their normal positions. Their shields are not dropped,
Okay.
but they are damaged.
Okay.
Does corrosive ignore shields?
Yes.
I will do.
If you can get a hit on them, then the corrosive takes effect.
I will do a corrosive round
One's shield.
on the second closest. Which one?
Alright,
Were they both equally damaged by this?
Yes.
I will do the one closest to me then.
Alrighty. Number 2.
Yep. Oh jeez. Okay. 1.
And this is if you get a direct hit onto them, then you do it.
Jeez. Okay.
It's very hot in my room right now.
Oh, thank God I have Fate's Favor. Oh my God. Okay, that's a.
I have a
Fate's
big old
Favor is a
block fan if you want
lifesaver.
to use it.
Oh
Well,
no, it's
it
okay. I
wasn't-
have a fan here
without-
too. It's just gonna be loud.
Without Fate's Favor, it would not have been a perfect.
Nice, but you got a perfect.
It is a perfect.
Sweet.
Uh,
So that is 5 plus dice, right?
Hmm?
How many dice did you roll?
I rolled 9.
Total? Dang. All right.
Yeah. I
Dice
sunk a
and a
lot
half
of power
that
points
and
in
double
this.
damage.
So
That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
so 13
Yep, plus damage.
plus so
doubled.
double damage, double base damage, or plus
Mm-hmm.
damage doubled.
Damage doubled plus dice and a half. And this
Okay,
is
so
why we're changing
24
combat.
plus 13.
24 plus 13.
And then they immediately take corrosive damage. So that's 37.
You're attacking number 2.
And then plus, then for D4 rounds. So they also take an additional
No
4
joke. This is why
corrosive
we're
damage
changing combat.
for 2 rounds.
Okay. So,
So 37 plus 4 corrosive damage.
41.
41.
I
And
need
those
that
4
gun.
damage. Those 4 damage proc for 2 rounds automatically.
all right, and so it does another 4 damage right there, and then another 2 rounds. You have to remind me next round.
Yep.
But yes, you just go. You can see it rail through the shields, and slaps the machine right in the side, and it kind of shifts over for a second. You can see this burning material that's like spreading across the surface of it as it melts away the metallic surface. And it kind of clangs to the ground, different parts.
I'll do it again, and I think my corrosive is now buffed.
Did
because of
you?
change.
You've already used both of your actions, I believe.
Oh no, yeah. And so the next time it is buffed, since I get a successful hit.
Yep.
By how many points?
It just goes up, I think, at 2 damage.
Okay.
Isn't it doubled?
No.
No, I got a successful hit, so the corrosive gets a +2 the next time we hit another, and if I get another 6, 8, 10.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And it
help me
replaces the
rep.
previous damage. It just ups the amount of damage.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and that would be whoever's turn is next, which is
Valera.
Harvey's.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, it would be Harvey. Sorry. Valera does get right after Harvey. Harvey, go.
Okay.
Go, Harvey, go.
I will link into Harvey and use his main beam on the one that I just damaged heavily.
All right. I'm just
how
gonna
do I
say
roll
that
for
is a
again?
flat D20 damage as well,
Okay.
because that thing is very advanced.
Yeah. It's a 19.
19.
Oh my
Damn,
God.
dude. That's definitely energy. All right, you can see its shield is like cracking in different parts, as well as you shoot the beam through it and start cutting through its armor as its parts are just falling off.
Do I have another action with him?
No.
Just one, okay.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. And that would be Valera next.
Alright. Alright, let's do this. I back up next to Clay,
Mm-hmm.
and I tether.
To me?
Can.
You can use their basic abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. Yeah. You. Well, as a first tier, do you get to tether?
Yeah.
All right. You just get to.
I
use
just don't get the basic abilities. I don't get the more advanced Rifter I go, the more advanced abilities I get to use from them.
Right. I'm just trying to figure out, because as a sore Rifter, yes, you can tether.
They can only access the first tier of profit abilities.
Yeah.
Yes.
But hold on. I'm
That's
just trying
it.
to figure out how this operates in terms of you being first tier. Can we say, just for the time being, since we haven't really built out how they interact with the profit abilities, that you can use the SOAR basic abilities that we've built out?
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Here, I'll do something first.
Okay.
That way I can figure stuff out next turn.
Okay.
First off, I'll attack with my blade.
Okay. So you rush up. and-
Just
Do
one
I
right-
notice?
One right next
No.
to me.
All right. The one right next to you, just like sling out your blade. There you go. Yep.
What blade was it?
Time chasm.
Oh,
my
I
dark
noticed this.
I
Is
mean,
Valera right in front of me?
you're
I'm
all
hitting this
having
thing
the same
freaking hard.
actions Like you're throwing your grenade and shooting and whatever at the exact same time everybody else.
This is
doing
like
stuff,
2
so.
seconds in, like 3
Okay,
seconds.
I
in.
will notice it
Literally.
then.
Mm-hmm.
I will see if I notice it next time.
All right.
Hmm.
So first off, take that. Wham!
Yep.
Man,
Smacking it into
do you
the,
have
into
enough
the leg of one
power
of them.
for your freaking sword?
She has enough power to do it
Yes,
once.
I do. I have enough once per turn.
Yep. And no other weapons.
Yep. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it hard, then use my extra minor action, step back, and then use a major action to tether.
Okay. Right, because you have an extra minor action. Yep. Well, we still
Yes,
don't
I
have
do.
the information on how you tether.
All right.
Because I
Alright.
still think it would be best just as a first tier rifter as well, just to only be able to access those abilities. And as you get stronger, then you can start accessing the other tiered abilities like that.
Cool.
I think that's fair. We'll just it's something we haven't really built out yet.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So I take that and smack it. Smack it hard.
Yes. Roll for it.
Yes. Power. No, hand to hand. Okay. I rolled frickin' 9 dice for this.
It's a really high-powered weapon.
All right. Yes, it is.
If only Kiara had her sniper right now.
Dude, you know how much it kills me inside that I can't use it right now?
Good.
I know, I did it to myself. I did it to myself.
Wait, what happened to your sniper?
I
You brought
can't
this on
use it
yourself.
yet.
She doesn't have the core for it.
No, I need 5 million. For
29
it.
damage.
29 damage. Damn.
Dear God, dude.
These things are just pumping out damage. And you're attacking number 3, I believe?
Whichever
it
one's
was?
closest to me.
Yeah, we'll say it's 3. 29, jeez.
Whatever is closest to me.
Ooh. Okay. And then, so that was 29 total. Jeez. So you go and you slash through it. You can see it cuts through the shield quite easily. And the shield kind of forms up behind it, but now there's like energy cracks built into it now. It's not able to reform perfectly. And you slash through one of its large metal plates and that falls off and its guts are kind of visible now. It's mechanical innards.
Guts.
Alright.
Mechanical innards. Machine guts.
Alright. Then I use a minor action, step back, and then major action, I rift.
Okay. You just... Alright, there's a crack that forms beneath you on the ground as you enter your rifted state. You bind. Or you ground. Alrighty. And then next individual. And that would be...
Me.
Yes.
Ready to go.
Yep, Kiara.
How close are they to us? Just so I know which weapon I should use. I'm mostly focusing on the one that attacked me. if
Number
that helps any.
4, I believe, was closest to you. I might be wrong, but
Okay.
I think number 4 was closest to you. It's within 5 feet. It rose out of the ground right next to you.
Okay. I'm gonna forged broadsword this.
Okay, just go ahead.
Yeah, because I was like, do I use the bow or do I use the sword?
Mm-hmm. Definitely within range for the sword.
Sad, that was almost a perfect.
What's the perfect again?
5 or more dice, all rolling wins.
I literally got a 3. I'm so mad.
Does it have to be 5 or more dice, or is it like
Yes.
every
has to be
single
5 or
dice
more.
rolling perfect?
No, just has to be
Okay.
5 or more. Well, I'm saying all the dice are wins, 5 or more dice total that you're rolling. Yeah. Otherwise, it would be way too easy.
That is 15 damage.
15 damage. All right. And that is energy,
have them
right?
marked
Is that it's a forged broadsword.
Yeah.
All right, you go up against its shield, and it goes. It bounces off of it.
I figured that was gonna happen. Gosh dang
Yeah.
it. Alright, I'll switch to the energy bow then.
Yeah, just
Can I?
yeah, you can do that.
I wondered. Okay, that is 14 damage then.
14 damage. All right. All right. You can see as you go, and you can see the arrow goes and flings off of the shield. But you can see the shield now has
Oh
an
my
extra little
God.
dent in it. It's cracked at that point.
Oh my god. My weapons are basically useless.
You did deal damage to the
Energy,
shield.
I've noticed, doesn't seem to do
That's
well
true.
on it,
Yeah.
except for shields.
Yeah, because I've
Yep.
only got energy and the sword that does nothing.
I mean, that was a pretty good attack, but you just can't break through the shield, and you don't deal any damage because of it.
Yep.
All right. The allies being Nova, it is his turn. Alrighty. He is going to whip out one of his energy blades, and he goes and stabs it right up into the into one of the machines. Closest, I'm gonna say it was number 1, which is closest to Clay, and he will deal a solid 8 damage to it, energy. And you can see he goes and stabs it into it, and he peels back, and then just goes and shoots into it a couple times as the machine is reacting to him. You can see that the attack does not go through the shield, but it does deal light damage to it. Alrighty, and it is now Alan's turn. Alan, you're still down at the bottom, just like, ooh, the door is opening, and then suddenly you hear goom, 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 and this kind of yelping and
Explosion.
moving around. Yeah, as you see these machines start to rise out of the ground over in that direction.
I mean,
As he's doing that, I'm gonna run and grab a drink real fast. I'll be right back.
Okay.
there's- I mean, I'm just going to go through the door.
Okay.
It's opening. I'm going
Yeah,
there.
it goes. It starts to kind of rise up. It's going, it's kind of rising vertically up as it's the ground above it is flat and kind of, flat with the actual ground itself, and there's that dip. So then the door starts rising up.
Oh, is there anything inside?
As the door is rising and rising, it goes past your eye level. You're able to look in, and you see these lights that go, and they start turning on and flying all the way down. There is absolutely nothing in here, and it is just this hard floor. You can see these tunnels, and like one left, one right. It's just continuously down, and going down that direction, it's just more and more and more tunnel. You can see there's the lights that are kind of illuminating it further down. You see at one point it does curve left. The tunnel stops, at least in your eyes.
Right. Okay then. I mean, guess I can use my chain rifle on the enemies then.
Yeah, you're quite far away. I'd say you're at like a distance of 6 and above. Maybe 7 and above. You're quite far.
Never mind then. Going to walk in.
All right.
just looks back.
All right, they
Hey!
got it. And then yeah.
I'm like, pulls that pistol, pulls that chain rifle, pulls that sword. Nothing really goes that far.
Your range is not built for that. And so you just decide to walk inside. All right.
Okay.
You step inside and your feet go, and they kind of echo down the hall as this kind of stone-like metal beneath your feet stretches forward.
Alright. I mean, just kind of looked at the tunnels. Said anything remarkable on any of them?
You walk forward for, I'm going to say, like a minute or so, and you look down one of the tunnels, and you can see it kind of ends, and then there's a couple rooms off to the sides of that, and there's another one on the right, and there's a couple rooms off to the side of that as well.
Alright. I mean, I'm pretty sure like a minute ends my turn, but
Yeah, it does.
everyone else.
Alrighty, back up to Clay. You're only 2 actions available this time around.
Which one's closest to me?
Number 1.
Was that the one that Conrad damaged a lot?
That was the one that Clay damaged. Well, he damaged the shield of it. It
Put all
itself
4
is not
marks on
damaged.
the. Is it shields cracked? Can I see that?
They're slightly damaged, not super damaged, but you're gonna have to roll d4 for how many you get to place on this thing.
I don't have my 4 original.
Nope, you have to reroll every time. Seems the most fair to me. Otherwise, getting 4 attacks on something like that is quite crazy.
It's very nice, I can assure you that.
Mm-hmm.
I got 3.
The only time my
Alright.
character has, or well, misfortune.
I'll put 3 marks on the one that's I can see the damage most on its shields.
Alrighty. And so you went into your prophet state, right? That's what you did. You
Yeah.
used a tear. Okay. That same energy sphere starts to form up behind you and attaches to you. And you start to see that there's a field extending out 5 feet from you as well. It's doing a lot of things. Anything that was in front of you, like on the ground, any sand or any snow that was on the ground in front of you, is being burnt off.
Okay.
And this thing is now in your range.
It's inside the sphere.
Inside the sphere, yeah.
Do I gain any kind of knowledge about it, or do I feel
Yeah, you
anything
do.
different?
Let me grab this up really quick. All right, so I will read this to you as how it comes up. You gain an all-knowing sphere of everything within the sphere, starting on the character, and expands 5 feet each round. Gain an additional D4 corrosive damage to anything within the sphere when attacked. And then the max feat is 15 for you. So if you attack it successfully, you get an extra D4 corrosive damage against it, directly to its health.
Okay.
You also get a Displacement Aura, which is a sphere of movement that allows you, as a prophet, to move to any point within it, and you use it use a major action. And it starts on the character, expands 5 feet each round, and a max of 5 feet, so it's the maximum you can go. And if you're around a single target, you can move around it.
I will
And
put
you
on.
also,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
oh,
I
you're
didn't
good?
know you're done. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you get 3. So you gain a sphere of damage that deals D4 damage per turn to anything within the sphere, starts on the character, and then expands out 5 feet, and has a max of 5 feet, and is energy heat damage.
I don't think I can do this if I use my energy oscillation blade thing. So I think I'll just put 1 mark on the thing and then move towards the mark with the blade to try and stab it through the shield.
You mark it, and you go, and you kind of shift forward. Because you're not moving any specific distance, I'm not going to have you move a major action, but you stab into that point. And you also deal an extra, what was it, D4 energy damage to it. Go ahead and roll that.
Four.
4. Alrighty. And that is to number 1. I'm going to say that takes its exact damage to the shield. So you can see you've damaged the shield slightly, just even having the aura around it. You also gain kind of an innate knowledge about it. And not what like it's about its history or anything like that, but you notice that this thing is definitely running off of an internal power source, is non-sentient, and is just a defensive machine that is based on like outcome of what you just did.
Okay. Do I have another major action?
Well, what was your attack?
Well, if it hits, it deals 10 damage.
Okay. Well, it does deal 10 damage, and that is just oscillation damage. So you go, and you stab it into the shield, but you're stopped, and then the shield shuts you back out. You do no damage.
Okay. But the shields are down?
Nope.
I probably can't do the same thing with my other 2 marks, correct?
No. Because you can't go within its shield.
Can I grab it?
You can try and grapple it.
Grapple, yeah.
I'm gonna say this thing's like
I'll go
6
for a
feet
grapple.
tall, by the way, and is also hovering like just a couple. I'd say like a foot above you, so you're looking at its kind of middle torso.
What do I
But
roll
yeah, you
for
can try
grapple
and
in
grapple.
combat?
D20 grapple, because you're not trying to damage it. It does get a reflex save against that.
I rolled an 18.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it fails. You reach through and grab onto one of its body parts and just hold it there. What is your plan?
If I have another action, I'm just gonna start beating this thing to death.
Well, what was your first action? You had your
Mark, stab.
Okay. Yeah, so that would be your first action. You've just grabbed it at this point. That is your next major action, so that was your turn.
Okay.
Alrighty. Additionally, it is now the enemy's turn. Number
Great.
1.
Fantastic.
It's gonna reflex save again to get out of your grasp, and you get to. What was your original
Respond.
roll?
18.
18. It's just got to beat an 18, which it rolled a 3. So it's still like trying to, release itself from your grip. And it gets no more. That is its turn. What is going on here? Why is there a little? That's weird. Yes, it is not able to release itself from your grasp. It's just kind of holding it there as it's trying to move around. So you've taken its turn away practically. Number 2 goes to attack. Once again, it's going to attack Abraxas. Actually, no, it's going to attack Odysseia. She's the closest, the next closest.
Okay.
Alrighty. Alright, this thing deals 12 damage to you.
Is there a way I can dodge it?
Yep, you can try and reflex save.
Okay. I will try to do so.
12 damage is a lot for me.
Yeah, it's a lot for a lot of you guys, but at the same time,
Yeah.
some of you are pretty strong still.
That knocked me down to 6. If that hit me.
I'd be down to 1.
That's a D20 or just D6?
We're doing great.
Cool.
There are no d20s because you are defending against combat
Okay.
action.
Got it. Reflex. I got 1 win.
1, you fail.
I only had 1 dice.
Yeah. Oh, well, I could have told you that if you told me that. You didn't have to. I won't take that, just to save you from not taking all 12 damage. So you take 12 damage, and it is energy damage. So a fourth of that will hit your shields. So that's 3 damage towards your shields. And then however much goes over.
So 3 damage to shields.
Yep.
And then 12. Okay.
Alrighty. So that's the damage you take there. Alright. Next attack will be from number 3 on to... I forget who number 3 attacked last time. But it's going to
I think it
go
was Conrad.
after... Was it Conrad? I thought number 2 was Conrad. But either way, it's actually going to go after Valera this time.
Yeah, I hit it pretty hard.
Yeah.
Step,
Ooh,
step.
it almost hit you really hard too. But it didn't. It really almost didn't hit you hard. It does 2 flat damage, but plus 6, so it's got 6 total. 6 total damage against you.
I'm in my rift. I'm gonna use swap.
Okay. Gotcha. Go for it. I'm gonna have to bring up these abilities because I do not have them memorized.
Quarter damage dealt to the Rifter's health is instantly shot back at the attacker as energy-piercing damage.
All right, cool. All right, so you go and you shoot it back out. You kind of absorb it and fire it back using your Surveillance abilities. Swap. Okay. So it's 6, and a quarter of that would be 1.
Yeah. Well,
but it'll
hit the
deal
shield,
1
though.
damage to the shield. Yep. Goes. So it kind of like, it doesn't look confused, but it kind of like halts itself for a moment and then continues its advances. Number 4 will then also track onto Valera.
Hold on. I'm calculating damage.
All right. And that is energy, so if you have a shield, it does.
I don't, so.
Oh.
Are you and I the only ones that don't have shields?
Most likely.
Okay. Yeah.
I like Surumrian abilities.
Yeah, we're the only ones that don't
Swap.
have shields. Joy.
I probably should get one.
Yep.
Especially when the rest of your party has like grade 2 armor. I must level accordingly.
Yes.
All right, did you calculate?
And how much is the second one doing?
The second one is also going to attack you. It does 9 damage to you.
Okay. Lovely. I'm knocked out.
Oh, jeez. Okay, you can use swap again.
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, so you just you shoot it back out and onto the ground.
Alright, let's roll my D-save dice.
Hold on, it is 9 divided by 4, 2 damage to its shield.
Yes.
Its shield is very close to gone.
Number 4?
Yep, oh wait, no, sorry.
3.
Number 4 shield is... Yeah, number 4 shield's pretty close to gone as well, but not nearly as close as number 3. But you are knocked out. Go ahead and roll death save for number 1 death save.
Go. Well, there's 3 points, so.
Very nice. 3 points out of 5. Woo! As a human, it's impossible to kill you.
You're right.
How many times do you roll until like you're actually dead?
Until your nerve is gone, or you've hit 5 points.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
-5.
Nope, 5 points means you resurrect.
Yep.
Oh.
Or if your nerve hits 0, you die.
Oh, okay.
Cut in half, just
Which
keeps getting your D save.
I'm
not gonna die!
Just at that point, you just resurrect.
That's the
as
one thing about
stable
humans.
and not dead, but you just not be conscious.
That's the thing about humans. Just
Revive
die.
me, bro. I've got ray gun.
Impossible to kill.
Oh
All right,
my god.
Odysseia,
Oh
it's your
my.
turn. Oh, I forgot to add in the corrosive damage,
Oh, yeah.
Yep. That's
and that was
the
to
end of
which
that
number?
one.
Oh yeah, the corrosive damage from me
3.
as well.
You didn't successfully hit it.
Oh.
All
About to.
Hold on. Which one did you attack? Was it number 3?
I think it was number 3. feel like
not
that's
as-
made it. The shield's pretty good.
Its shields are not affected by the corrosive damage, but its health is. You can see
Yep,
it's melting
directly.
further and further and further. Yep. Alrighty. Odysseus.
Can I see? Is there a way for me to figure out what my armor does?
What your armor does?
Test drive
would-
it.
Or
You could test drive it.
Okay. I will try it.
All right. So you have to tether, which will use a major action for one.
Okay. How do I tether?
It's just an action. Part of your action
Okay,
is being
I
a
just
prophet.
do it. Okay. Okay. I don't know what my armor does.
Okay. So you do tether?
Yes,
Okay, gotcha.
I do.
You you tether up, and you can see that your sphere like grows, just kind of appears out of nowhere as this guile energy begins to imbue itself into you, and it attaches to you, and your whole suit kind of turns into like a black material and starts to smoke. You feel that your movement is doubled. So any movement you do, any minor action movement you do is now doubled. Any major action movement you do is now doubled. So that's the first part of it. The second part of it, you were not quite sure.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot more for mine too.
About the set
Mhm.
part.
Yeah, it's something we'll have to all discuss.
What is?
But same thing with Conrad's is
Okay.
that his is not complete either until he like continues and grows.
Okay. How close? Where are they all?
The one is still right next to you. Number 2. I do wish we had a way to simulate a battle map, but yeah.
How's our shields?
You can tell that number 3 shields are the most close to death.
And where is that one?
It is closest to Valera.
Okay. What about the one closest to me?
That would be number 2. Its shields are also decently low, but not nearly as low as number 3.
Do blades go through shields?
Depends on the type of blade. If it's an energy blade, same way. It's they have the same effect.
It says be piercing.
Ballistic, which would be physical technically. So it would not have an effect on a shield. If you beat the threshold, then you deal damage. But yeah, ballistic weapons are most effective once the shields are gone.
I will fire into it then.
Alrighty,
with my sidearm to get the shield down.
gotcha.
And that was accuracy, which is 1 dice, which I have no wins. Wait,
Does your weapon also have a bonus or no bonus?
It has a skill bonus of 1.
So if you have an accuracy, you could also add your skill bonus to it as well.
Okay. Accuracy for me has 2. I did roll 1 die and it didn't have a win.
Okay, that's fine. You only get a 1 then.
Okay. And then the other one, no win. So 1 win, which means 8 damage.
8 damage. All right. And you're attacking number 2, the closest to you. All right. You go and you shoot into it a couple times. You can see it doesn't go through the shield, but the shield is damaged further. It's getting much closer to number 3's shield durability.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do, or is my turn done?
Your turn is over.
Okay.
The next available would be Abraxas.
Okay. 3 still alive?
3 is still alive, and so is 2. They're all still alive. They're all quite strong.
I'll do another shot with change. Do another corrosive round.
Alrighty.
Yeah. So that's 19 damage, and then since it was a successful hit, it is now 6 corrosive damage for
Number 2 or 3?
4 turns.
Okay.
Number 3.
Number 3.
And I will
Alright.
do another shot of the same weapon. So if I get, and now if I do hit it again, it's gonna be ticked up once more.
Its shield is nearly broken.
Okay. Promising.
You can see that corrosive damage is just etching away at it.
Same damage. So 19, and now it is a D6 corrosive. For no, D8 corrosive.
D8
Sorry.
corrosive. Or no, it's just 8, not D8. It's just 8
Or
corrosive
8
damage.
corrosive
right to
for
it.
D4 turns. So
Yeah.
3 turns.
Alrighty. And that was 19.
Yes.
Alright.
So does that
It
mean
is.
when you tick down, so it's 8 for 2 turns, 6 for 4 turns,
No.
4
so it just
for
it ups
okay.
it and then extends the time.
Okay.
So if he failed and it was still a D4, he could go after a couple more turns, hit it again, and it would go up to 6. But because he's getting successful, consistent attacks, it just keeps going up and up and up, and consistently keeps re-damaging it.
And then that's Abraxas's turn, and then Harvey's turn with main beam.
Mean beam. Which one are you attacking?
Same target.
Number 3 is gone. You go. You shoot it twice. Parts of its body fly off, and the rest of it starts to melt away, and the body just drops to the ground.
Okay. I will reacquire target to closest.
All right,
Play.
that will be number 2.
Number 2, attacking 2.
Is that the one I'm holding?
You're holding number 1.
Ah.
It is 15 damage.
All right. Alrighty. Its shield is also almost down, and it itself is not looking good. Alright, Valera. Death save. Twice.
All right. Yes. And I'm back up.
Alright, perfect. You kind of bring yourself back up again. And there you go. You are able to use your second major action.
Yay. Okay.
You've lost your
Fine.
rift.
That's fine.
Mhm.
I don't need it as I pull out my blade again. Just run forward and hit number 3. Really,
Number 3.
really
number 3
hard.
is dead.
It's just dead? Okay. Whatever was, the one is closest.
Number 4 would be the closest to you.
Hit it really hard.
Okay.
Cole, I sent you a message.
Okay.
Funniest part is all fives
Did you?
and ones.
I
Hang
don't
on.
think you did.
Oh. I'm sending. I'll resend it, I guess.
Right.
What'd you roll? Sorry.
I'm adding it up right now.
Okay.
30.
30. Oof.
What the crap?
Yeah, his well, he stole. He got
messaged
the
you.
blade off of. Yeah.
I got the blade off of Akron. Can use it once per turn. Small price to pay for salvation.
Okay.
Okay. So, 30 damage. Jeez, dude. On number 4. Oh. This thing cuts through their shields like butter. And its shield is nearly gone. So you just go, and then and you can cut it through. You cut through it. You see it reform again, but it's now all damaged. You slash through multiple parts of its armor as they fall off into the ground.
Right. Minor action. Minor action. I'm
You
gonna
have
use
one
a.
minor action.
I'm gonna use my medipin.
All right.
Mark II.
Gotcha. You also resurrected, I believe, with a D6. I think it's D6 or it's D4 plus your durability. I think it's D4 plus durability.
I have no clue.
That's
plus
your
durability?
current
Cool.
health. Yeah, D4 plus durability. With it, not D20, just durability D6s. Win amount. That's how much health you resurrect with. But you can calculate that as we go on to the next individual. And that
And
would be
who was?
Kiara.
And what's the medipin? What is the medipin?
Which mark was it?
II?
I think you'll be able to search that up in the files there.
Right. Okay. Drive.
All right, Kiara, it's your turn.
Yes. I'm going to shoot an energy arrow at it from the bow, hoping to
Nice.
break shields of number 4.
Okay. Just again.
No one's helping Clay.
He's like,
I'm sorry, this one attacked me.
you got it. You've gripped onto it, and it's just like trying to wrench itself from your grip, and you're like,
Gosh dang it. That is 14 again in damage.
14.
And are the shields gone?
Hold on. So, you go and you shoot through like the thinnest layer of a shield you think you've ever seen. You see it stab into the drone's arm, or like, I guess a triangular portion, not arm, but it damages it there, and you can see this light burning out from that one spot, and its shield is like paper thin.
Dang it. Okay, I'll shoot it again. That is 13 damage this time.
All right. 13.
I still didn't break the shields, did I?
So, you shoot through that paper-thin shield, and you just go, and it breaks right off of it. It, vanishes around the machine, and you stab the arrow right into it, and it now looks much more aggressive and much more angry at you.
Oh, joy!
But
Time
it's
to
definitely
die.
shields. Its shields are definitely broken.
It's good.
Nova will then attack it really quickly. He's going to deal 2 number 4. He's just gonna deal a flat 7 damage to its health. He slashes his blade through it, and you can see parts of it are falling off as his blade gets lodged inside of it. Oh no. And he proceeds to just cut all the way the rest of the way through. The machine goes to the ground. And it is dead. Nova has slashed it in half.
Glad everyone's having a good time with their enemies.
Yeah, I'll be on my way when it's
Alan!
my turn.
It's your turn! You're hanging out in the depths of these caverns now. So what do you do?
Oh yeah, I forgot he's just vibing.
Yep. You hear
Oh, my.
I was like,
help
I don't
me!
feel like walking up there.
Vibing in the
Help!
depths of the cavern.
What's
He's
even
got,
more
like,
fun is
really
I
big
got
headphones
all
on.
the meta pins too.
Oh no, he's got AirPods on, he can't hear us.
Listen to like Sunflower from Post Malone.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, they're totally fine.
As he starts to put the AirPods in, you hear like laser like, and then slowly gets like quiet.
Needless to say, I keep her in check. She walks down there.
This doesn't need
Nope.
to worry. ANC.
Alan's literally just
Noise
vibing
canceling.
down like the.
Yeah.
He's got the Star Lord, he's kicking things.
Down, 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 down.
Yeah. So, yeah, you continue down. Do you go down to one of these side halls?
Sure, I'll check out one of the rooms, or
All right. You walk
you know.
inside of it. There's no doorway for any of the rooms. You step inside of one of the rooms, and you see what look to be tubes sitting in here. They're all
Tubes?
filled tubes.
Oh, okay.
They all seem to be filled with organic creatures. They seem to be some form of species that you don't recognize, as in like sentient species, at least so you think. But they might as well be tombs. From what you can see, they have no life sign readings.
So they're not cryo-frozen, they're just...
They were distended in what
Chilled.
looks to be some form of containment liquid or maybe like a stasis fluid of some kind. But any signs of life on their like panels and such, there's nothing. There's no audio coming from them or anything like that. Any lines you see that would indicate heartbeat are flat.
Flatline.
They're fine.
It's fine.
Totally.
This is
This is fine.
Fine.
That explains the defenses then.
Alrighty.
I mean,
Okay.
alright. In any other... Are all the rooms like that? Just tubes full of...
So there's that one, and then you walk across to the next one, and it is also filled with the same
Just
tubes like that.
fine.
Yeah.
Alright,
But you're not sure if they all contain that, or it was just this hallway that you chose.
alright. I mean, I'll go to the opposite hallway.
Okay. You start walking
out the
across,
room.
and we'll go back to Clay. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Huh.
Yeah.
All right, Clay.
Okay.
In the middle of
You
the
are.
huh?
Yeah. Huh. You are gripping onto this thing.
As I'm gripping on, I'm going to try and slowly just push my energy oscillating blade through the shields.
All right, you just go, and you try to like stab it through. Go ahead and roll.
Let me get my d6s 1 second.
You're good. This is just an attack, so.
Is it 4? Would that be accuracy? What would that be?
No, this is hand to hand. Should say on the weapon. as
hand
well.
to hand. Yes. Oh, that's right. Correct. Oh, one more.
Very nice.
I got all 5 wins. Is that a perfect?
That's a perfect.
Yep.
Yep,
That
it
is
is.
a perfect. Dice and a half.
And
Just like
So-
overtime.
so-
double the damage.
So Stabby does 20 or 10 damage, so it'll be 20.
20 damage plus dice and a half
So dice would be 5.
plus a half.
And then
Half
So
rounded
plus
down,
3?
so
2.
set
Round it
2.
down.
Yep.
2. So 7 more?
27 damage.
28. 27.
27 damage. Trying to milk it for 1 more damage.
27.9995.
And that was 27 damage.
It makes sense. If I don't feel any resistance, I'm going to continue to push the blade
you go.
further.
And you're just like pushing it through, and then you stab right into the side of it. The shield is still definitely resisting the attack and pulling back, but you're damaging the shield as you go, and you've slashed through a part of its armor, and your arm's kind of brought out, and you go for it again, and you're still holding on to it.
Do you want me to roll grapple for my second?
Yes. If you continue to hold on, that is.
Yes, I will continue to hold this mofo. I got a 17 for grapple.
17 for grapple, and it's attempting to beat that. It fails, but it then decides to level the playing field and fly upwards.
I'm holding on, dude.
You go.
I'm not letting go.
And it's going. It starts to kind of rise up, and it's actually kind of flying towards the structure that you guys were investigating previously. And so it's now diving down that direction as you're like, "Ugh!" Holding on to as you're flying and holding on for dear life.
Does it get the corrosive damage now?
Yes. How much was that? Hold on, let me check.
4? D4?
It also gets a D4 heat damage right to it as well. Go ahead and roll that.
Get my D4.
D4 corrosive damage, yes. So D4 corrosive and
4
D4
for the
heat.
corrosive. And 3 for the heat.
Okay.
Is it just as long as it's in my sphere?
Within
It's
your
getting
sphere of influence, it's getting burned.
D4 just constantly.
Yep.
Tick, 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 tick.
Although it's going right to
Okay.
the shields because it's energy damage.
I'm just gonna hold on to this mofo.
Okay. Yeah, so you're
We're going on a
you're
rip,
flying through
right.
the air at this point, like, "Whoa!" You grabbed onto it and you're holding on quite well. And that was your turn. And we'll go right to the enemies. So that was its movement. It's just heading off.
Ooh. Just really quick, I forgot. Do I have a minor action?
You have 2 major actions, and each of those are made up of 2 minor actions. So if you've used both major actions, you do not get any minor.
Was the grapple a major?
Yes.
Okay, then never mind.
Gotcha. So, yes, the enemies. The movement of the one was its major action in its turn. The second one, however, it decides to. It has this it's kind of like a rib cage chest on it. It opens up that rib cage to whichever is clear or next to it, which would be, well, it's number 2. So I'm gonna say this is roll 50-50 on this one. Even it is Abraxas. Odd it is Odysseus. Abraxas, it decides to target you, and it opens up its chest and actually kind of goes and tries to grab onto you with that structure. So it's flying towards you, and it's going to roll a grapple. So you'll want to use a. It'll be a strength save.
Strength save.
Oh, don't worry about it. Hold a nat 1.
Okay, never mind.
So its pieces and stuff are falling off of it. As it tries to move towards you and that rib cage opens up, parts of it start falling off as it starts to try and move against you. And it is simply just going to hit you instead of try and grab you, because it attempts to grab and those parts just fall off. It will instead hit you for D10 concussive damage.
That is ignored. It does not pass.
It dealt 1 damage anyway, so
Yeah.
you have a resistance to concussive.
Oh, concussive damage?
Yeah, concussive damage.
Oh, no, it doesn't go through shields, though.
Okay, yeah, it just goes up against your shield, and you're hit back a little bit, but you're able to keep your footing. And it attempts to grab, and it just goes kind of wimpily, bends forward.
Kind of a hit.
Exactly. Odessia, it's your turn. You can see it's now truly advancing on Mr. Loverboy.
Okay.
Saying that as in
So-
character.
Yes. Yes. So I see this. I charge at it. How's it shields?
Damaged,
shields?
but still up.
I am going to charge at it, and I am going to use my dagger. Yeah, I'm gonna use my dagger.
Use your dagger. All right.
Yep. Let me grab my other d6. There we go. I have 2 wins. I'm using the narrow-bladed dagger, so I've got
Okay.
a skill bonus of 2.
Okay.
So that means 4 plus 5 is 9.
9. Gotcha. 9 damage total. Is this an energy weapon? I forget.
It is a B piercing.
Okay. Ballistic. A physical weapon. All right. You break through the shields just minorly and just go and scrape across its armor and dislodge another piece of its armor from there. But it's not a lot of damage done to it.
And I still have 1 more turn.
Yep.
Okay. He has legs, right?
Has legs? No.
Yeah.
It is floating. It's hovering.
Okay. Never mind then. I'm upset, so I'm still gonna go for it. And I'm gonna slash at it 1 more time.
Alrighty. Go for it.
I have 1 win, so it's 3 plus 5 is 8.
8.
Is
All
my
right.
as I'm doing it, is my suit doing anything? Like, do I notice anything that I feel through my suit?
No. You get the sense as if something had attacked you. You would have activated something.
Okay.
Alrighty. And that was 8 damage.
Yes.
Alrighty. You barely pierce through the shields again, and again stab just a little bit of a dent into it.
Okay.
All right, and I believe it's Abraxas next.
Okay.
You all see that Clay is getting a little carried away.
I'm ignoring it.
I'll give him a
Jeez, thanks,
hand.
guys.
I'll actually.
No, it's fine. I got this. I don't want your help.
It's already
I mean,
30
I was
feet out
gonna
of
help
you
you
guys'
anyway.
reach. Its major action was 30 feet movement, so it's up and out.
Okay.
I got this.
I got
Um,
this. Boom. Crispy clay flying off in the distance.
So is the 2?
I got it, guys. I got it.
Is number 2 still alive?
Number 2 is still alive, yes. It was the one that Odysseus was attempting to attack. And it was trying to grab you.
I will. I'll attack it
Alright.
with. Did I attack that one already? No, I didn't. But I still have my damage. Okay.
Yes. That means, did I already calculate its corrosive damage that you did to it? I believe I did. Because it's the second round.
Yeah.
What's this third round? I've lost count.
So from the last time I've attacked, I think it was on the third one, or the one that died.
Yes, that is true.
So
There's no corrosive
the damage
dealt
is
in this
still,
one.
yeah, the damage buff is still up, but it currently has no.
It restarts based on enemy.
Oh, does it? Okay, so it starts back at 4 base.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll give it a blast. 4. Yeah. Yeah, thank goodness for Fate's Favor. Jeez. Okay. Oh, this is overcharge +1. Not good forgetting to put my overcharge on. So focuses are wins, right? Just wins or another dice?
Wins.
Okay, so it is. Nice. Okay, so that's it's 20 damage, and then for corrosive for
20 damage, you said?
yeah for 4 turns.
Dang. All right. And that was 4 damage.
Yeah.
All right, you
Yep.
go.
So that's gonna,
You fire right through its chest, blasts out the other side, and the rest of it just melts away and it slams to the ground in front of you. You can
Okay.
see Odessia behind it with her blade up going. She kind of watches it fall and goes and smiles back.
okay, and then I'll smile back, and then which ones? How many are left alive?
There is one left
Mine.
alive.
I'll
It
just
is,
take a shot at that one.
Please don't. I don't want you to kill me.
No,
You do have a high probability of hitting Clay.
Clay
Please
Falcon
don't.
guy.
I have
I
very
have-
little health.
yeah.
I have tiny amount of health.
I'm confident.
Connor, wait. I am at 13 out of 16 health.
I don't know the end game. It'll be okay. I'm confident.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
a
looking
great
pretty
shot.
good compared
He's fine.
in
He's fine.
relation to what you usually look like. So just a little bit scratched up.
Yeah.
I'm a great shot.
No, you're not. I am a great
Pow!
shot.
Clay falls.
Oh no.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm going to go for it.
If I die, I'm going to figure a way to kill you with my other character.
No, this is fine.
Oh,
Okay.
brother.
You'll have to kill both of us. You'll enrage. the
Also,
one
you
or
have
the
a
other.
Shenzhen who literally just one prick of a nail will be like, "You're dead."
Yeah.
All right.
My other character knows that.
Mm-hmm. He makes sure that
Just
the nails
saying.
are removed.
Hey.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't like that thought.
Well, you know, that's how Terra Alpha is.
Yeah.
I feel like you
Do
do
what we
it
say or you don't exist. We control Z your existence.
Yep.
So that is.
What was the roll?
What?
What was your roll? Outside of damage.
What was my roll? Oh, my roll is 9.
Okay, that's fine.
And then it is 21 damage.
Jeez. All right.
And then corrosive damage.
Yep.
4 for 3 turns. I almost spilled all my dice. Okay, we got it.
Nope,
Fun.
don't do that.
Oof.
Please don't
All
hurt
right.
me.
Sean, as you're drifting with it, you hear it go, and there's a shot up above you, and you see parts of it start to fall off, and it kind of like and starts to rise back up again. But you hear like a occurring up above you.
I thought I already heard that.
And you look up and you see it's now melting. Like this corrosive acid is melting across the surface of what's been shot through this drone. Its shield is also
Fine.
gone now.
Is it my turn?
No, it's Harvey's turn.
No,
Can Harvey even reach that thing?
he's got a
Harvey's-
beam. Yeah, he's got a beam weapon.
Harvey's
I'm
gonna.
sure he can.
gonna
Currently, you're
beam
only
it.
like 30 to 40 feet away from them. So yes.
I prefer you don't shoot a beam with Harvey.
No, it'll be fine. You look fine. You look healthy. You look.
If
fine.
Everything
I
is
lose
fine.
a limb, I'm going to shoot your leg off.
That's okay. I'm Matrix. I'm
You are
modular.
40 feet up.
In the air.
Yeah.
Please don't do this. I'm going to
You're
die.
in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
he's
been
in
flying
the
up
air.
and out.
Oh, wait. Are you being carried out?
Huh?
Are you?
Yes, he is.
Are you being carried out?
Yes.
That's the whole point.
Wait, what do you want me to do? I'm gonna shoot.
Stop
it.
shooting it.
Shoot it.
Yes, shoot it.
I'm gonna
Shoot
shoot it.
How are you guys alive?
I don't
just-
know.
He's 40 feet in the air.
40 feet up and 30 feet away.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna note it. I'm gonna hack it.
Same thing as like the technology around here. It does not have a note on it.
Crap! Not gonna hack it. Okay.
Stop shooting it.
Shoot it.
Harvey goes and starts charging up its laser. It looks as it kind of like arcs itself upwards to get the weapon ready. And it kind of like tilts towards you for permission. It's like
I'm gonna
Oh
yell.
my gosh.
I'm gonna yell. We're gonna need to catch him.
How are we going to do that?
I'll catch him. I got this.
2 seconds. I don't.
I would rather you not.
I am a speedy
It'll be
person.
fine.
I may become pancake at the end, but I am
How
He
much
will be
snow is
fine.
on the ground?
Is
How much
my
of snow is on the
movement
ground?
Still...
not
I
enough to
wanna
catch you
get
and break your
snowman
fall.
for you to land on.
The fall will break you.
Okay.
Did you hear what the DM just said? Did you hold on? Party. I'd like to bring this to the party's attention. Please repeat that.
The fall, the snow will not break your fall. The fall will break you.
You
I'll
said
just make
kill
a
me.
snowman and it'll cushion it.
I didn't say kill you. I said break you.
I'm gonna burn
We
a
could still
mark into
shoot
each
at
of
it,
your
and he could
foreheads.
just break into, he could break his bones, and he'd still be alive.
A 10-foot drop deals D6 concussive damage.
I'm dead.
You have no shields, do you?
I have 7 shield.
Shield does not count. This shield is not
Yeah,
going to
it's
break your
just melee.
fall.
Would we
physical.
is
I'm
the
gonna-
speed?
Snowman
Can we just
catch him.
like let
I
this thing
fell?
just fly around real quick while I figure
You
something
can
out?
feel that
Cole?
your speed is definitely doubled. You could reach his
Hey,
like drop.
Hey
Yeah,
Cole, I got a
Because
question.
if I could reach him,
Is
as he
there a
dropped-
way for me to? Are there like
Wait,
buildings
is that
are
what your
tall
suit
enough
does?
for me to
yeah,
run and
right
jump
now,
up and
yeah,
help
it
him?
doubles up my speed.
There's nothing that's
Okay.
any taller than the thing that you just like shifted into the ground. You're all the tallest in this area besides the trees that are not around
Okay.
you at this current time.
I
Like they're
wonder
not
if
close enough
I'm
to
gonna
you.
run to a tree and climb to the top and catch him. Not kidding. Not really.
I got him.
I'm gonna call
Like,
Clay
keep
real
up the
quick.
little ace.
I got him. I don't got him.
Yeah. Ring, 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 ring.
Just like
What is your plan?
I'll think of something.
I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna
Shoot it.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Don't.
Well, Harvey's the only one with that has a.
Please don't shoot
Oh, I can't
this.
use it with
Is
a
it
bow.
okay? Which direction is this drone flying? Is it flying away, like
Towards
speeding
Alan.
off?
Towards Alan.
Just let the drone.
Like
Oh,
do
yeah,
it's
it.
let
flying.
it
It's
go.
flying up and towards Alan.
Just
Oh
let
yeah,
it
no,
do
if
its
it's
in
heading
his
towards
direction.
Alan. I'm gonna message Alan. Hey, you gotta. Alan, the cowboy's coming your way.
Oh
Thanks.
no!
Alan, you're like
Man.
walking from out of the two, and you kind of look out, and you see him going as he's like
And then-
flying
and
and
then he
grabs
gets the
onto both
communique.
ends. Hey, you got the cowboy on your way. You see
He's
Harvey go,
fine.
and then he just kind of.
He's fine.
Harvey looks a little sad. He's kind of like
Continue.
his whole body shifts down. It's like, oh, it's okay, buddy.
So-
Shoot him.
Cole,
I'm just letting this thing do its thing.
What's up, Kiara?
Even the energy bow couldn't do it if I got myself within enough.
I mean, your
Shoot
energy
him.
bow could hit him right now.
Shoot the
I'm gonna
drone.
shoot. It's not even my turn in combat yet, so I literally
Don't
can't do anything.
shoot the drone.
It's not my turn in
please.
combat.
Well, all right. So you just let it happen. You just let it keep flying.
Oh, I was gonna shoot it, but it wasn't my turn in combat.
I'm just gonna ping to the party. Just don't shoot the don't shoot the drone. Don't shoot the drone. Don't shoot the drone. Don't shoot the drone. Don't shoot the drone.
Proceeds to shoot
All right,
the drone.
Valera, it's your
Here we
turn.
go. So what I'm hearing
Um,
is shoot the drip.
Kiara's break.
Yep, that's what I'm hearing as well.
Shoot the drone? Oh, you said shoot the drone.
Okay.
Oh, don't
Please
shoot
don't.
the drone! Shoot the drone!
Oh, sorry, you cut out. You said shoot the drone. Okay.
I need you to shoot the drone.
Okay.
Shoot the drone. No. All right. Yes, Valera, it is your
I
action.
like this.
Okay, I wasn't really. Okay, so how
Shoot
many
the
are
drone.
dead now?
They're all
Shoot
dead
the drone.
except for the
Shoot the
number
drone.
one, which is carrying him away.
Shoot the drone.
Okay,
I'm begging you.
what's everyone else doing?
Out of character.
Well, Abraxas is going, hey, Alan, the cowboy's on the way. And everybody else is just kind of like,
I'm imagining combat is over.
yeah, for the
Kiara's
most part.
following. Kiara's literally
Alright.
following it with a bow and arrow, just like,
Alright,
I mean, I just head into the next tunnel, look in the room, see. Just look at
where's
he's
it
fine.
carrying him to? Where's this drone
Towards
carrying
Alan.
him off to?
Towards Alan. Yeah, but he's
Cool.
40 feet off the ground and 30 feet away from you guys.
Plus,
Having a bad time.
plus, don't.
I'm gonna go underneath. I'm gonna run underneath this thing.
So you run up to 30 feet underneath it.
You can run that fast, and
Yeah,
it's
30
still
feet.
moving.
Well, I mean, you're all kind of doing it at the same time, so you kind of see it and then start running after him as everybody else is communicating that. It's all happening within 6 seconds. So when it started carrying you off and moving you, they've all said that, and at that point, you've all gotten to the same distance.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Now that I'm underneath Alan, I'm gonna shoot. I'm underneath Clay. I'm gonna
Alan
shoot
is
the drone. I'm
not
just kidding.
flying.
I will burn a mark into your forehead.
I'm joking. I'm getting prepared to catch him just in case.
Okay, just kind of like running underneath him, like. Just don't pull what I pulled in that one D&D campaign that you may remember a while back.
Oh, what pray tell did you do?
I went to catch somebody and I didn't.
Ha.
hmm.
Ooh.
Fingers out.
Oh,
Kaboom!
yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
All right. We'll still go by rounds, although combat is technically ended. It's Kiara's turn.
Uh-huh.
Please don't.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay, at least give me a moment to jerry rig a plan.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Roll.
Just know I will kill you, literally.
I mean, all
If you
that
do, you'll
Clay
be
is
out of
worried about
practice.
right now is just hanging on for dear life and saying, "Don't shoot."
Just here.
See, but the thing is, if we don't shoot, we don't know where it's gonna take you, and you could die anyways. depending
Just
where
let
takes
it
you.
happen. Just
Or I
literally
can
let
shoot
it happen.
now, and you could potentially die, but we've got people who can heal and
Okay,
stabilize.
wait. Ready for this? Ready? The coin, it's not 50-50. It's like 70-30. I'm gonna die. 70, I'm gonna die.
30% his legs are broken.
And that's still not good.
Yeah, we can fix it.
We got medical
It's
technology
fine.
to solve that. It's fine.
We have medi patches.
Hey, that's
We have a
exactly my-
fire.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm so gonna
Barndole's
shoot it.
pain.
So is Kiara shooting?
Yes.
All right, roll for
I
attack.
hope you miss and hit me in the leg.
You want me to roll? Am I rolling damage?
Yep.
Okay. That is 12 damage. Uh-oh.
So you go. Zzz, and Clay, you're going there. Don't shoot! Don't! And then suddenly you're not going up anymore. You notice that you start to level out, so you're kind of like, and you're going down and down and down, and it's getting closer and closer to you. As
Alright,
you
can I roll the
fall and
catch?
fall and fall. Yeah, you can roll catch. So you're going.
Alright, what do I roll?
I resist and let myself die.
This is the end.
Wait, hold on. Do I have any kind of movement I can do within my sphere?
You can teleport, but it doesn't like stop momentum.
What if I just teleported 5 feet up before I hit the ground?
It doesn't stop momentum.
I know, and then just have someone catch me.
I'll just.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no real difference because
by another
Valera's
5 feet.
there already.
All right.
But I mean, if you want to go for it, go for it.
No, just before I get caught, shifts 5 feet to the left.
Die anyways.
Let me die in peace.
All right.
Alright, what's the catch? What am I rolling to catch?
Grapple.
You're gonna roll a grapple for sure.
Okay.
With D20 and such.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Nat
Combat
1.
is officially over.
Arms broken.
15.
15. All right. Clay, you don't really get to roll anything besides damage done to you. And if you would like to roll it, you can. That is 4d6's worth of damage.
Jeez.
Because it's 10 feet.
That's a lot of damage.
Really? I wonder if there was someone who just said, "Don't shoot the drone. Don't do that. Just don't do it. Just leave it alone." And I mean, I would only when someone just said that. Like, man, this whole predicament wouldn't be a thing. God, that'd be so
if
weird.
You threes are lower across the board, you're good. So you got.
No, they're not wins or losses. They're just d6 damage.
I
Yeah,
know.
I just
but if he
take it.
gets if he gets 3 4s, it's only 12 damage.
Hold on.
So he'd still be
I only
alive by
have
1.
13 health.
So you'd be alive by 1.
Well, there's a 4.
Okay, so don't get an 8.
So far, so bad.
Third of the way gone. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
There's a 1.
Okay. 5.
We're not good.
There's another 4.
We're not doing good.
9.
9.
3.
That's 12.
12 damage.
That's it. That's it.
And you got 13
I-
health.
I have 2 more, don't I? It was 6 d6s, right?
No, it's
No,
46.
4. Just 4, because per foot. Or per 10 feet.
Okay. I live with
Um,
1 health.
So,
Well,
also, I'm
you're
going to
alive.
subtract the highest damage number off of that as Valera is down beneath you and drop that right on Valera's health drops there. So,
So I have 5 health.
so whichever was the most damage you took, which I think was 4,
Was 4.
Valera takes 4 damage, concussive.
I have 5.
So you go to catch him, this is, and you get smacked, and he's smacked to the ground. But you're able to buffer his damage a little bit.
I immediately run to make sure the Valera's okay.
You both just go
Can I see Kiara?
onto the ground.
Can I see Kiara?
You wouldn't. Do you know who attacked you or who attacked the drone?
I'm sure I would see the bow
Roll
or the
knowledge.
arrow. All right.
I mean, are you looking up?
I don't know where I'd be looking, honestly.
Roll knowledge on that one, or roll perception at least. We'll say roll perception to see if you noticed.
Okay.
Oh no. This could be bad.
Yeah, I rolled a 20, and I didn't even roll my D6s yet.
Ooh. Yeah, you instantly know Kiara shot the drone. But yeah, you're on the ground like, oh, and
I'm
Valera's
ready to
laying
make
on
to
top
check
of
on
you like
Valera.
this. Like,
I'm ready to check on Valera at this point.
Because I just kind you hit me and
I
I
will
went.
flip up
Yeah.
my eye patch in prophet mode, and I will attempt to burn a permanent mark in Kiara's forehead.
Roll durability for getting up.
I'm confused.
I will.
Cole, initiative is over. I'm gonna do that perception roll.
Okay.
Durability. I rolled a 17 for durability.
You're able to kind of muscle your way back up. Your legs don't feel good.
Perception.
What about what I said?
Kiara, would you be close enough? How close are you to them?
I would be back with Abraxas and everybody still.
Cole, you got 18.
You're not going to run up?
I'm running
Valera
over
roll
to him.
stealth.
No, she's running for Valera.
Yeah, I was running for Valera, but I don't know exactly where the start and stop point is.
You're between, I'd say you're halfway between. So you're like, you guys are like 60 feet out. You're like 30 feet.
Okay.
I'll run over to. Sorry, go ahead.
No. So
It wouldn't be a physical
Valera
mark
roll
that she
stealth.
could see.
What? Why?
Roll stealth. He's rolling perception on you.
Me?
No, just Valera.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Abraxas is rolling perception if you.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Sorry, I thought you meant roll stealth. Like, no.
11.
11. You do notice it's not on, but there's something on her belt that's kind of clinking, but then it's hidden underneath her jacket pretty quickly after. You're not quite sure what it is.
I see.
Though. It looks like a hilt of a
Gotcha.
But I just get up and I go, ow, and I slap the medi patch on him.
blade. Gotcha.
I slap the
start
medi patch on
regenerating.
you, Clay.
Kiara
legs are
immediately
feeling
like offers out a hand
consistently
to Valera
better.
and is like, "Are you okay?"
when you offer that hand, I do what I said, Cole.
So you grab her and then kind of like go to like press your finger into her
No, with
forehead.
my eye. That's how I mark things.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
it's not a permanent mark that she can see. It'll just be an ethereal mark in my eye.
So yeah, you kind of then you feel like it's burned kind of into your forehead, Kiara, but you don't. You like hold it for a second and there's nothing has happened.
Wait, am I grabbed?
Yeah,
no,
you're
you
kind
have
of
a
grabbed
permanent
for.
mark on your forehead now.
Well, no, I mean, did you grab me? That's
Do you grab her for a second and then do
No.
it? Okay, you just
No.
look at her and then
Okay.
just like stare that into her.
Well, I said I flipped my patch up for my black
Yeah.
eye.
yeah. I'll
Yeah, and
offer
then
my
it-
hand out to
it-
Valera after that. I'm like, ow, but then
It
I'm like
returns
still
back
like
to
ready
its
to
original
help
state.
Valera.
Yeah, you help up Valera, and Alan, you hear from the outside. And we'll end it
Cowboy
for tonight.
safe.
I'll run over to Clay and stab him with a nano injection.
No, I'll stab him.
I was like,
he's already
Begin
he's already
healing.
got a
Begin.
medi patch on him. So,
Oh.
but yeah, we'll end there for tonight. So, thank you everybody for listening in. If there was anybody listening, we appreciate it very much. And we will see you guys next time. Thank you all for joining us. And have a great night.
Be safe.
All right.
You too. Yes.
Happy Easter all.
Happy Easter.